Play 1 minute. Play 1 minute.
First.
Hey, good evening, Blue Comet fans. Welcome here to LaBette County, Altamont, Kansas. Lady Blue Comets ready to go against the Lady Grizzlies of Altamont. We got Tristan Gregg just got introduced for Altamont. Lady Blue Comets, you got Tori Busey coming to the floor, as well as Corey Babcock for the Lady Blue Comets. Next up for the Lady Grizzlies, number 11, that is Hellwig. For the Lady Blue Comets, coming to the floor now, Madison Thompson, the senior.
A 6-foot junior, number 22. Excuse me, a 5'6" junior, number 12, Peyton Smith.
All right, so we got Smith coming to the floor. The hometown announcer messes up his own team's lineup here, but that's all good. Here comes Shayla Bogle for the Lady Blue Comets. Here comes Allie Bevins, number 22. He just had him backwards there. For the Lady Blue Comets coming to the floor, Molly Rollins. For the Lady Grizzlies, here comes Brackney to the floor. All right, so Lady Blue Comets actually fared very well against this team back in December. Greg just had a really good game, and I think the Lady Blue Comets really working into their game. I think the Lady Blue Comets here are going to have a much better game here tonight. They proved that against Fort Scott. They know what they can do as a team, and I think the Lady Blue Comets are ready for that this evening. So look for a good game by the Lady Blue Comets here tonight. They're not going to give up any way, shape, or form. It's going to have to do what they can to try to keep Gag from getting too many, get a hand in her face, do what she's got to do. As you heard Coach say in our pregame interview, it's not going to be an easy task here tonight, but the Lady Blue Comets definitely have the opportunity to come in here and really make some noise this evening as Coach Snyder's squad are ready to come to the floor, and Coach Fox having his final words with his young ladies here on his end. We're right behind the bench, so we should have some great camera view. My Kelsey Tibernet here tonight, and I told Coach he's got to get it early technical, that way he's got to sit down so I can see the game. Just giving him a hard time. Lady Blue Comets go right to left on your radio dial. And it will be Tori Busey. Now you're going to put Shayla Bogle in the circle for the jump. Giving up about a foot of height there. And it will be controlled by LaBette County. They'll start it off here. They go left to right. Swinging it around. Hellwig out on top. They'll get it down in the corner. Greg right off the bat. That hit the top of the board. No call there on the missed three. Madison Thompson coming out with a rebound. Here come the Lady Blue Comets. Over to Busey to the right side. She loses the handle on the ball's on the floor. We're going to get a jump ball call. Lady Blue Comet basketball. Tori just tried to look and pass it at the same time there and just kind of lost control of it. So it's out of bounds on the jump ball. Shayla Bogle ready to bring it in for the Lady Blue Comets. Looking to get it in long here to Morrow. Out here to the right side. Rollins puts it on the floor, drops it off here to Bogle, coming around from the right to the middle. Now kicking it out here, Busey on the left side, faking the three, bounce pass back across, finds Babcock trying to work her way in the lane. Down in the corner, Morrow for three in the corner, won't go, and it is a rebound there by Smith. So Lady Blue Comets back on defense, still no score. Just underway here as Gegg has it over to the left side. She'll kick it back to Brackney in the middle. Now all the way over here to Smith. She'll try the three from the right side. Cannot get it to go. Ball's on the floor. Gegg just happens to be there for the rebound and the putback. And that's the first points of the ball game by Tristan Gegg. Bogle will get it back to Boosie here. She'll come across the timeline. Back to Bogle over to the right side. Back to the middle here, Rollins. Busey down in the corner. Babcock for three. Off the mark. Will not go. Knocked away by Shayla Bogle. She makes the great rebound there. She got it away from Gegg. In the paint she goes on the floor. Jump ball possession arrow. Should be to the Lady Grizzlies. Good job by Shayla Bogle. She got in there, snuck underneath Gegg to knock that away. Give the Lady Comets a opportunity there, but they turn it over. So it is back up the floor here, Lady Grizzlies. Brackney over to the left side to Hellwig. Hellwig underneath to Brackney. Brackney. Tori Busey going for the basketball there. Gets a little aggressive. She's going to commit the foul. And that'll put Brackney at the line for the Lady Grizzlies. Just underway, 2-0, 6:28 to go here in the first. Brackney steps to the line, shooting two. First one on the way is off the front of the rim, no good. If I remember back in that first game, back in Chanute, they didn't shoot very well from the free throw line. So we see if we can keep that up here tonight. First one is missed. Second one on the way is up and good. So Brackney makes it 3-0 on the 1-for-2 at the line there. Busey across the timeline here to the left side, down to Molly Rollins in the corner. Back to Busey. They swing it back to the middle. Now bounce pass over to Bogle. Bogle back to Busey, top of the key, faking the three, dropping it back off in the corner to Babcock on the right side. Busey underneath. Can't believe that there's no foul there. Busey went up, lots of contact, and Bevins takes it away. No call. Come on, ref. Back down here in the corner. Three ball on the way. That is off the mark, and it's going to be Bogle right there for the rebound for the Lady Blue Comets. She'll push it up quick, and Shayla Bogle taking it coast to coast, down and up under the defense. And Shayla Bogle gets the Lady Blue Comets on the board. 3-2. Down in the corners, they get it underneath here to Bevins. Bevins tries to pass it to Brackney. He gets knocked away by Madison Thompson underneath. 5:41 to go, 3-2. Lady Grizzlies with the lead. Inbound here from Smith, comes in to get it to Brackney in the paint. Knocked away from behind by Molly Rollins. She ends up with it on the steal. Monroe pushes it up the floor. Bounce pass over to the left side, finds Bogle. Get in there. Nice dime by Molly Rollins to Shayla Bogle. The Lady Blue Comets lead it 4-3, 5:28. Here come the Lady Grizzlies. Push it up here. Smith back to Hellwig here as they work to the right side. They'll swing it back to the left, find Gegg. Gegg all the way back here to Hellwig to the right. Underneath to Brackney, cutting through the lane. She'll be fouled. Head to the line. Madison Thompson picking up her first. Here comes Jada Dangerfield to the scores table. Getting ready to check in. Also, Save Bree Trout comes to the table, ready to check in for the Lady Blue Comets. A couple of good uprising lady freshmen for the Lady Blue Comets, Coach Fox's squad, as Brackney misses on the front half. Madison Thompson and Monroe check out of the ball game for Coach Fox. So Brackney trying to hit the back half to tie it up. First one no good. Second one is up and good. So Brackney makes it a tie ball game, 4-4. Bogle gets the inbound here from Busey. Finds a little bit of half-court pressure. Now across the line here to the left side. All the way back across wide open Bogle to the right wing. Back to Busey to the left side. Down in the corner to Babcock. Babcock, Busey. Trying to get it to Dangerfield underneath there. And she's working against Brackney. And she should be able to work her way underneath there to get some separation. Babcock in the corner on the left side for three. Back of the iron, no good. Nice rebound. Dangerfield takes it to the rack and gets back. There you go. Dangerfield with the bucket. So Jada Dangerfield gets the rebound and takes it back in for the bucket. And the ball gets knocked away by Sabry Trout out of bounds. It stays Grizzly basketball. So the inbound comes to Hellwig here. Out on top, Lady Blue Comets lead at 6-4 underneath to Bevins at the free throw line. Back to Smith over to the left side. Now they're bringing it to Gegg here to the right. She'll try the three. That's off the mark. And saved it there on the rebound is Smith. Drop it out to Hellwig. Smith in the corner for three. Back of the iron, no good. Knocked away there by the Blue Comets. Looks like Bevins over the back a little bit there. No call. Here comes Ashlyn Smoot into the ball game. Also, Taylor Thompson coming in for Lady Blue Comets. Check it out. Tori Busey and Shayla Bogle. 6-4, Lady Comets lead at 4:14 to go in the first. Coach gets some fresh legs in there. Long inbound to Gegg to the left side. She steps back. Long range three off the front of the rim. No good. Ashlyn Smoot with the rebound. Here come the Lady Blue Comets. Up the floor. Give it up here to Savory Trout. Trout over the left side. Taylor Thompson down in the corner to Smoot on the left side. Smoot to Thompson. Taylor trying to work in. Finds Babcock to the right side. Corey at the free throw line. Top of the key. Trout. Corey. Babcock front three from the right wing. Can't get it to go. Dangerfield tries to save it, but on the line on the inbound. And it would have been saved too, because right there she got it back to Ashlyn Smoot, but had a foot on the line. Checking into the ball game is going to be Hosey for the Lady Grizzlies. And she'll have come in here for Smith and Coach Snyder's squad. So Hosey gets it in here. And it will be Hellwig bringing it up the floor here. They'll get it over to Bevins to the left side. Bevins down in the corner. Finds Gegg. Gegg trying to drop it off underneath. Ball gets tipped. Dangerfield comes out with the rebound, the tip pass up ahead to Trout. Trout trying to work to the right side of the lane. Pulls up her dribble. They're going to call her for a walk. So an opportunity for Lady Blue Comets right there. Good job, though. Get back to play some defense. Leading at 6-4, 3:31 to go here in the first. And it's Grizzly basketball as Hellwig brings it up, finds Hosey down in the corner to the left side. Back out to Hellwig. Hellwig down in the corner. Gegg for a three in the corner. Back of the iron, no good. Bevins with the rebound. And she'll put it back up and get the easy bucket. Good job on the defense by Corey Babcock. She couldn't do any more other than to foul her right there. Tied at 6. Down to 3:09 to go. Trout pushing up along the right side with Hellwig. Right there, top of the key is Smoot. Over to the left side on the left wing is a three by Thompson. It won't go. Jada Dangerfield gets the rebound, puts it up. It won't go. Rolls off the front of the rim. Back come the Grizzlies. Underneath to Hosey. Hosey trying to work her way along the baseline. And she'll get the hoop and the harm there. And that's probably going to be against Dangerfield. Hosey coming to the line. And that one is on Jada Dangerfield, and that'll put Hosey at the line. Here comes Molly Rollins and Tori Busey back into the ball game for Babcock and Ashlyn Smoot. So Hosey trying to give it a three-point play here for the Lady Grizzlies. And that one is going to be off the mark. Dangerfield gets her third rebound. And here come the Blue Comets trailing by 2 now, 2:42 to go in the first. Busey, top of the key over to Trout on the right side. Drop it off to Molly Rollins. Back down in the corner to Trout. Sabry brings it to the free throw line. Finds Busey. Busey in the lane. Gets triple team. Back out to Trout. Trout trying to work her way on the right side of the paint. Back out there to Busey. Busey working against Brickney. And Brackney's going to get a reach-in call right there on Tori Busey trying to come around her. Getting ready to check in is going to be Redford for the Lady Grizzlies. Only the first team foul there on the Grizzlies. Here comes Shayla Bogle into the ball game now for Taylor Thompson for the Lady Comets. Blue Comet basketball. Savory Trout ready to bring it in. 2:21 to go here in the first quarter. 8-6, Lady Blue Comets trail it. Trout, right wing, three ball. Oh, just off the back of the iron. Good box out there, but Jada Dangerfield got boxed out, but comes back around Hosey and grabs a hold of it and gets the tie up. And it's a jump ball possession arrow, Lady Blue Comets. Back into the ball game comes Hellwig. She comes in here for Bevins. So taking some of the height out of the ball game for Lady Blue Comets, that'll definitely help. And getting it in here now, Bogle. Long inbound. That's going to be stolen by Hellwig. She's going to bring it up the floor. Hellwig fouled by Rollins. And looks like she's going to get the bucket as well. Hellwig and then Rollins right there behind her. Fouls her. And that's going to put Hellwig at the line. We got a timeout. Coach Fox, he's going to call a 30-second timeout. 10-6, first quarter. Lady Blue Comets trail, 2:07 to go. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Be right back. Z95.3. And we're back here as Hellwig goes to the line for a three-point opportunity after the foul by Molly Rollins, 10-6. That was off the back of the iron, no good. She gets her own rebound, and she'll try to put up a shot once again. Now throws it back out to Gegg to get it back to Hellwig. Hellwig underneath there. Dangerfield comes in and knocks it away. Busey comes out with the steal for the Lady Blue Comets. Back up the floor comes Busey. Kicking it out. Trout, right wing for three. Gone. Save Bree Trout. For three. And it's 10-9. 1:46 to go. Back up the floor. Here comes Gegg. She's got it on the right side, trying to push the action. Underneath, throws up a shot. And going to cause some contact and get herself to the foul line. That's going to be on Tori Busey. Madison Thompson, Corey Babcock into the ball game for Lady Blue Comets. Bevins comes in as Jada Dangerfield comes out. Monroe comes out. Good minutes by both them on the floor here for Coach Fox. 1:40 to go here in the first. Inbound comes to Hellwig. They'll get it to Hosey. Hosey, and there's Sabry Trout, gets a hand on it, knocks it away. Bevins can't come up with it. Lady Blue Comet basketball. Way to go, Sabry Trout. So as Trout knocks it away, gives the Lady Blue Comets a chance to take the lead here with 1:36 to go in the first quarter. In LaBette County. Here's Busey. Now over to Trout and finds Babcock over to the right side. All the way back out here to Busey on the left wing. Busey trying to work her way in against Gegg. Now gives it to Babcock. Babcock to Bogle. Bogle going to follow Babcock in. Bogle takes it in. Oh, they're going to call a walk. Come on, ref. And Coach Fox cannot believe it, and I can't believe that either. Come on, ref. Back on the floor now comes the Grizzlies after that questionable on the other end. Underneath here to Gegg. She takes it in, and she'll get the bucket on the inbound from Bevins on the assist. Gegg now with 4. Ball gets knocked away. Stays Blue Comet basketball as we get under minutes ago. Here comes Ashlyn Smoot to the score table to check in. And Ashlyn's going to check in here for Tori Busey. Get right under a minute to go here into this first quarter. Blue Comets trail by 3, 12-9. Bogle on the inbound. And working there against Hellwig. Kicks it back out to Smoot. Smoot drops it off to Trout. Bogle wide open on the left side. They're going to call her for a walk. That little jump step has cost us a lot of walks here. They call Shayla on that one right there. The Blue Comets turn it over. Hellwig brings it across the timeline over to the left side. They go left to right on your radio now. Nice job. Madison Thompson gets a hand on it to knock it out. Coach Fox giving him the business over here, and he should. Here's Smith on the inbound. Nice job. Sabry Trout knocks it away right into the hands of Ashlyn Smoot. And the Blue Comets come back up the floor here as Smoot drops it off down in the corner. Babcock trying to drive from the left side. Corey Babcock puts it up off the side of the rim. Won't go. Ashlyn Smoot with the rebound. Kicking it back out. Underneath. And Thompson goes up, but she's going to be fouled. And it's about time the Lady Blue Comets get in the paint and get a foul called underneath there. It took a lot of complaining by Coach Fox to get it done. But Madison Thompson will head to the line for Lady Blue Comets after the foul. Called by Bevins. And Madison Thompson, good. Trying to make it a one-point game here. 26 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Maddie T, front of the iron, no good. Gegg with the rebound. Back up the floor comes Hellwig. She tries to push it off underneath, knocked away there. Ashlyn Smoot got a hand on it. That looked like it should have been Lady Blue Comet basketball to me. All right, they're ready to bring it in here. They get it in. Find Hosey. Hosey has it knocked away by Smoot. Smoot picks up the loose ball and gets up the floor. Ashlyn Smoot. 2 rebounds and 2 steals so far for her time on the floor. Here come the shooters for Coach Fox as we're going to get Tori Busey, Jada Dangerfield, and Molly Rollins in the game for Sabry Trout, Ashlyn Smoot, and Madison Thompson. Good minutes. My those young ladies, a chance now for the Lady Blue Comets to tie it or take the lead here at the end of the first quarter, but got to get a good quality possession. Monroe over to Babcock. Babcock trying to work the right side over against Bevins. Back down in the corner. Monroe for 3. Oh, it's off the mark. Babcock against the long rebound for Lady Blue Comets. That 3 is off the mark. And the Lady Blue Comets will trail it by 2, 12-10 at the end of the first quarter. Good first quarter by the Lady Blue Comets. 1 minute break. We'll be back for the second quarter. Blue Comet basketball on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. And back here after the end of the first quarter, second quarter underway, it is Grizzly basketball to start. They go left to right on your radio dial. Blue Comets go right to left. Gegg has it over to the left side, dropping it back out to Brackney, working into the paint. Puts it up high off the glass, and Brackney will get the bucket off the assist by Gegg. A little more pressure here by the Grizzlies. They'll get it up ahead here, find Bogle over to the right side. Tight man-to-man defense by the Lady Grizzlies. Lady Blue Comets have to make some long passes here outside the perimeter. Babcock down in the corner of the left side to Molly Rollins. Rollins brings it back to the middle of the floor. Now kicks it over to Busey to the right side. Bounce pass. Bogle here in the left corner. Shayla takes it in. Finds Babcock top of the key. Back to Busey. Lady Comets just trying to find that open shot. All the way back across. Bogle. There's Rollins on the right side. She'll drive in and she'll put up the soft floater. Can't get it to go. Brackney with the rebound. Drops it off here to Smith. Pushes it up the floor here to the right side. Brackney down in the corner. Finds Smith cutting through the back line of the backside of the lane. And Gegg right there for the rebound on the miss. And Gegg puts it back in for two. She's got 6 already. 16-10. Lady Blue Comets definitely need a bucket here coming up the floor. Babcock has it down in the corner on the south pass. Down across to Bogle. Bogle wide open in the corner for 3. Too strong. Brackney right there for the rebound. And back up the floor coming to Grizzlies. Gegg has it here on the right side. Double team trying to find Brackney underneath there. Molly Rollins gets a hand on it. Makes it a steal. Drives it back up here to Busey. Busey across the line to the left side. Top of the key over to the right here to Bogle. Bogle brings it to the middle of the floor. Busey for 3 on the left wing. Tori Busey can't get it to go. Off the back of the iron. Gegg right there for another rebound. Here comes the Lady Grizzlies trying to get it underneath to Brackney. Too strong on the pass over her head. She touched it last, out of bounds. Blue Comets. Blue Comets been outscored 4-0 here in the first couple of minutes of this second quarter, and cannot go on a dry spell against this team like they did against Fort Scott. Got to get some buckets here. Back across to Bogle. As they get it across the timeline. Rollins at the top, over to Bogle to the right side. Dangerfield back in the ball game for the Blue Comets, trying to work underneath. Back to Bogle to the right. Thought about the 3, but Hellwig gets right back on the defense. Babcock, top of the key. That ball's tipped up in the air. Gegg picks up the loose ball, and she'll take it in alone and hit the bucket. Coach Fox calls a timeout. Got a full timeout on the floor for Coach Fox, and the Lady Blue Comets will take a 1-minute timeout with him. 18-10, Lady Blue Comets trail on Z95.3. So Twilight Tacos sound really pretty good. 5.5 to go here in the first half. Blue Comets have it underneath to Jada Dangerfield on the dime by Corey Babcock. And the Lady Blue Comets finally get a bucket here in the second quarter. Needed that one. Down trailed by 6. Bevins cannot get that pass there. Babcock steps in front, steals it away. Up ahead, Blue Comets. Bogle picks up the loose ball. Still on the floor. Shayla Bogle takes it in and scores. Shayla Bogle with 6. And a quick 4-0 run there in about 25 seconds. And Coach Snyder needs a 30-second timeout. We'll leave it right here. 5:07 to go in the half. Lady Blue Comets up, or trail at 18-14 right now. All right, coming up at halftime, we got your Community National Bank halftime report. Between games, we'll have our Coach Roark Benison game pregame for the guys report interview coming up. On Friday night, we should have our coaches, our wrestling report with Coach Albright. Friday night at halftime of the guys' game, as the wrestlers are getting ready to come here to LaBette County on Thursday for the SEK Dual Tournament. That should be a very good one right there. And you know what? I think the Blue Comets are going to pull off the victory. Just the way I look at it. All right, so there we go. That's Thursday for Blue Comet wrestlers. It is LaBette basketball, and there's another missed pass there by LaBette County as Brackney checks back in here for Strickland. Smoot checks out, so does Bogle, as Taylor Thompson and Savory Trout check in for Lady Blue Comets with 5 minutes to go, trailing by 4. And the basketball, Taylor Thompson will bring it across the line. She'll face Hellwig over to the right side, finding Babcock, and Smoot can't give up with it. And a nice job, Savory Trout be there to pick up the loose ball. Now takes it over to the right side, driving the right side of the paint. Can't get down in there, ball gets knocked away, finds Dangerfield. She's trying to work along the baseline, side of the iron, will not go. The rebound comes out to Smith. Up ahead to Hellwig over to the left side. Finding Brackney down in the corner, back to Gegg over to the left. In the corner, here's Gegg launching a three, and she steps and pops, and that's the first three of the night by the Lady Grizzlies. Got to get a hand in her face. Lady Blue Comets now trail by 7. Here comes Madison Thompson back into the ball game for Lady Blue Comets. As Babcock has it to the left side of the paint. Finds Taylor Thompson, top of the key. Dangerfield trying to take her way in. Jada puts it up, can't get it to go, but nice rebound. Get in there. Ashton Smoot gets that rebound, can't get it to go. Dangerfield gets it, puts it right back up, won't go. Trout with the rebound. And now the Lady Blue Comets trying to get it down inside, and finally going to be a walking call on Babcock. So Jada Dangerfield comes out. Good minutes for her. And Lady Blue Comets turn it right back over. 21-14, 3:50 to go here in the half. And pushing it across the line there. And there's Savory Trout making a steal, anticipating a pass. And will take it down. And can finish the layup. Ashlyn Smoot right there for the rebound. It won't go. Are you kidding me? Lady Blue Comets cannot get the ball to go down. Gegg gets that rebound, tries to push it up ahead. Out of bounds. And there's another bad call there that's not going to go the Blue Comets' way. Here comes Tori Busey into the ball game for Ashlyn Smoot. 3:34 to go. And it is inbound here to Gegg out to the left side. Trying to work her way down there. She gets double teamed by the Blue Comets. Underneath to Bevins. Bevins can't get that shot to go. Busey trying to come out with the rebound. Hellwig comes out there with it. Finds Brackney. Brackney over to Gegg. Gegg over to the left side. Puts up the floater. Cannot get it to roll home. Bevins way over the back. Won't go. Finally, Trout gets the rebound, and it's going to be a foul underneath there. I don't know who they're going to call it on. That's going to be on LaBette County. Somebody under there. Brackney gets her second. But I tell you what, there's a lot of climbing over the back there for those rebounds and no calls. And here comes Hosey in for Brackney, who just picked up her second. Lady Blue Comet basketball trailing by 7 with 3:12 to go in the half. And inbound to Taylor Thompson from Tori Busey. So across the timeline, Taylor comes, working against Hellwig. Hellwig's going to pick her pocket and make the steal. And she'll push it up ahead to Gegg over to the left side. Gegg tries to put up the floater, will not go. And that's going to be a foul on Gegg. As she got in front of there and knocking away from Savory Trout. And Gegg's going to get her first foul. Here comes Shayla Bogle back into the ball game for Taylor Thompson. So we get under 3 to go. And Blue Comets been outscored 9-4 here, first 5 minutes. And they really need a bucket on this possession here for Lady Blue Comets. Bogle over to the right side. Finds Babcock, top of the key. Babcock trying to drive to the left side of the paint. Back out here to Trout. Trout, Bogle, top of the key. Trying to work against Hellwig. Back out to Babcock. Lines up, top of the key for 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Busey. She puts it right back up, and it will not go. And then we're going to get a foul on the rebound underneath. That may be on Savory Trout, and it is her first. So Lady Blue Comets have had at least 4 shots in the last 6 that have just rolled out of the rim or did not go down. All right, back to the Grizzlies with 2:26 to go here until halftime. The Lady Blue Comets traded by 7, 21-14. Over to Gegg here to the left side, underneath to Bevins. Bevins gets away from Madison Thompson, and Bevins gets the bucket. The assist by Tristan Gegg. Now it's Bogle over to the right side. Bogle trying to bounce into the middle. Gets triple teamed. Back out here to Thompson. Madison Thompson drives in, and she'll score. Nice drive by Madison Thompson for the bucket for the Lady Blue Comets. 23-16, 2 minutes to go. Need a stop here. Babcock gets a hand on it. Knocks it into the Lady Blue Comet bench. Here comes Strickland into the ball game for Hosey for the Lady Grizzlies. Inbound comes down, and they'll get it to Bevins. Bevins can't finish, gets her own rebound, puts it right back up and scores. She is sure pushing a lot of people out of the way underneath there and getting away with it. 9-point lead, largest lead of the night. Trout for three on the right wing, in and out, and comes down into the hands of Strickland. Lady Blue Comets 1 of 9 at that 3-point line here as Gegg pushes up the floor, finds Hellwig down in the corner to Bevins. Bevins back to Gegg. They work along the left side. Underneath Strickland. Strickland puts it up, won't go. Rebound comes out. Sabry Trout. And the Blue Comets will push it up. Busey along the left side with 1:15 to go in the half, trailing by 9. Busey loses the handle on it, back out to Babcock. Corey trying to drive down here on Strickland. Back out to Bogle. Bogle down inside, high off the glass. Won't go. Bevins, her third rebound. And here comes Smith across the timeline, over in the corner. Strickland gets it underneath there, knocked away, ball's out of bounds. Blue Comet basketball. 55.8 to go. Here comes Molly Rollins and Jada Dangerfield back into the ball game. Also checking in is number 34, Stice, as Sabry Trout checks out, and Madison Thompson checks out for the Lady Comets. Comets really need a big bucket right here, 2 or 3, it doesn't matter, but got to have a bucket. 50 seconds to go once Bogle comes across the timeline. Over to the right side, met there by Hellwig. Finds Babcock on the right wing. Corey trying to take her on the dribble at the free throw line. In the corner, Tori Busey, side of the iron, will not go. Ball bounces around, ends up in the hands of Gegg. Up ahead, they'll find Strickland. Strickland finds Hellwig following the play, can't get it to go. And that could have been an over-the-back call there on the Lady Blue Comets, but no call there either. Out of bounds play, the Lady Blue Comets will get it. 27.9 to go in the half. Bogle will bring it up here. And the Blue Comets more likely will play for one play here till halftime. So as Bogle comes across the line here and backs it out, waits till about 10 seconds, and it'll start to run the play. Molly Rollins, Babcock over to the right. Babcock trying to take the dribble there, kick it down in the corner. Rollins tries to throw it underneath on a slow pass, can't get it. And that's going to be a foul on Bogle. And that is a bad call right there from the ref following the play. So that puts him in the 1-1. That's a bad call right there, ref. How you gonna see that from over there? That's a bad call, ref. Come on, ref. Even Fox says no way. So Hellwig steps to the line after the foul by Bogle. And Hellwig, front half up and good. So, no, on that one, I guess a lane violation, so they're not going to let them have it there as they'll launch a three. The Lady Blue Comets, and it won't go down, and it will be a 25-16 lead here at halftime for the Lady Grizzlies. Lady Blue Comets outscored 13-6 there, and at least got some good buckets in there, some good looks. Just the Lady Blue Comets just not able to get anything to fall there a couple times up the floor. So we'll see what we can do about making some good adjustments about that at halftime, and see if the Lady Blue Comets can come out here and have a real good third quarter to make sure that they stay in this one going to the fourth. We're going to send it back to the studio for a 3-minute break. We'll come back with your Community National Bank halftime report on your home for the Blue Comets, C95.3.
for the awesome kids menu with plenty of items to choose from. They'll have great pie for dessert each and every day. Caddy Shack is the home of the Breakfast for the Country show right here on Z95.3. Check that out every Saturday from 10 until 11. Get to the Caddy Shack for a great special each and every day and awesome food with awesome people. You can get a call-ahead order by calling 212-6750. Pick it up, hot, fresh, ready to go. 212-6750. The Caddy Shack, Monday through Friday and Saturday 8 to 2 for breakfast and lunch. When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future. Check out career opportunities at crossland.com. Crossland Construction, build you. Parents, every Tuesday night is family night at Sonic and Chanel. That means half-pint cheeseburgers for the whole family from 5 p.m. until close. That means you can shop at Sonic after 3 hours of basketball and feature hungry players for half price. That means you'll save enough to treat yourself with a new holiday mint Master Blast or Master Shake made with real ice cream and Oreo pieces. And that means you'll forget how sore you are from sitting on bleachers all night. Well, until next week. Stop by before the game for a 44-ounce Coke or Dr. Pepper. All this and more at Sonic and Chanel. The Blue Comet Nation, listen to...
And we're back here at halftime as the Lady Blue Comets trail it by 9, 25-16 to the Lady Grizzlies of LaBette County here this evening. Guys are getting their warm-up on as your Community National Bank halftime report. And Lady Blue Comets were trailing it by 2, 12-10 at the end of the first quarter. Had a really good first quarter there. I thought they played really good. They had a good second quarter. Just some shots that just didn't go down for them. There's at least 3 or 4 shots that should have went down. They kind of in and out. And a couple of missed easy layups at the rim, too. Got to make those kind of shots whenever we have that opportunity. A couple of opportunities missed for the Lady Blue Comets. Would have got the score at least tied or maybe even a lead or really close here at halftime, where it's now 25-16. Lady Blue Comets are 1 of 11 at the three-point line. They're 1 of 2 at the charity stripe. 6 points for Shayla Bogle. Jada Dangerfield with 4. 3 apiece for Madison Thompson and Sabri Trout. That is the scoring for the Lady Blue Comets here tonight. They have 14 rebounds to 17 for LaBette County. The Lady Blue Comets have 1 assist to 3 assists for LaBette County. But the Lady Blue Comets do have 8 steals to only 4 steals for LaBette County. And the Lady Blue Comets got to figure out a way to turn those into a positive points, even though we've been getting back down the floor on some steals and a wide open layup a couple of times and a missed shot and back up on a second chance shots, and they're just not going down. Got to be more confident in those shots. The Lady Blue Comets playing hard and playing good here tonight. Just got to have a couple things go their way, maybe get a break or two on some of those shots at the rim. And I think the Lady Blue Comets can come out here and they can have a good second half. They just can't go dry like they did against Fort Scott. A good thing they did in there in that second quarter, like they had like 6 minutes of dry, no scoring time there against Fort Scott. But not here tonight, and we definitely can't have that in the third quarter either, as they had about 5 minutes against Fort Scott where they went dry in that game too. So Lady Blue Comets got to come out here tonight, and they definitely got to have a big game here for the second half. Just got to play diligent, play good defense, keep working on the steals, and get some of those shots to fall there at the rim. And they got a little height on us that they're playing underneath there as well. The Lady Blue Comets doing a good job there, and Coach Fox switching out. And those are turning into be some really good possessions for the Lady Blue Comets. Just got to turn them into points. I think we're playing good defense here tonight. Madison Thompson and as well as Molly Rollins, Jada Dangerfield as well, just playing some really good minutes here tonight on the defensive side for the Lady Blue Comets. And I like for them to increase that and improve on that in the second half coming up. All right, so we'll switch ends. Lady Blue Comets coming back up for their warm-ups. We'll be back here in about 3 minutes as we get ready for the second half. Lady Blue Comets trail at 25-16 right now at halftime on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3.
our one deductible advantage. You're going to love how Farm Bureau agents make insurance simple.
In Canute, visit Sarah McMillan or call her at 620-432-0006. Homeowners and business owners know the list of repairs, maintenance, and remodeling needs is always growing. Advanced Systems Homes, now offering Ash Services, can help you plan, prepare for, and complete these projects, large or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating and air, electrical, or remodeling needs, Butch, Nathan, Dave, Darren, and Scott are ready to put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Call Advanced Systems Homes today for more information on Ash Services at 620-431-3322.
Hey, man, what time you got? Let's see. 8:56. Why? I think I'll be hungry for tacos at 9 o'clock. Why 9? Because it's Twilight Tacos at Taco John's or Smith. Only 99 cents after 9 p.m. What is a Twilight Taco? It's just what they call it. At Taco John's or Smith, Twilight Tacos is 99-cent crispy tacos after 9 every night. 99-cent crispy tacos after 9 every night? It'll be after 9 by the time we get there, right? You're right. Twilight Tacos, here we go. The Blue Comet Nation, listen to Blue Comet Sports.
And good evening, Blue Comet fans. We're back here ready to go for the second half. It will be Blue Comet basketball to start. They will go left to right on your radio dial. And it will be Busey, Bogle, Madison Thompson, Corey Babcock, and Monroe Molly Rollins on the floor for Lady Blue Comets. Hellwig, Smith, Bevins, Gegg, and what's her name? Brackney on the floor for the Lady Grizzlies. Babcock has it now as they swing it out to Molly Rollins. Over here now to the right side to Bogle. Bogle back out to Rollins. Lady Blue Comets go left to right on your radio dial. Ball's loose and picked up underneath by Gegg. And Gegg's going to take it all the way down, and it'll roll off the front of the rim. Brackney right there with the rebound. Can't get it to go. Coming out of there with it is going to be Tori Busey. So back up the floor now come the Lady Blue Comets. Desperately need a bucket here. That one gets knocked out of bounds by Brackney. Stays Blue Comet basketball. So out of bounds play by the Blue Comets. Shayla Bogle looking to get it in. Long inbound, and then it's knocked away by Hellwig. She'll touch it last. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay Blue Comet basketball just on the other side of the half-court line. So the Blue Comets now looking to get it in and find Bogle. She'll bring it across the line into the backcourt. And the Blue Comets looking for their first bucket here of the second half. Bogle pulls up her dribble, working over to the right side, finds Babcock. Babcock top of the key, now works over to the left, back out here to Rollins. Rollins brings it from the middle to the right side, covered up there by Bevins. Back out to Babcock. Babcock, Busey, top of the key, has Gegg on her. Busey driving into the left sideline. Busey gets some room, and Tori Busey takes it in and scores. Nice move, Tori Busey. 25-18, back up to floor now. Come Hellwig. Hellwig drops it off underneath to Brackney. Brackney takes it in and scores. Nice move underneath there. Hellwig with a nice assist. Here come the Blue Comets as Busey pushes it across the line to the left side. Bounce pass over to Rollins. Rollins trying to bring it out here. Around the turn she comes, and that's going to be a little bit of a walk. She drug that back foot on the pass. And here comes Sabre Trout getting ready to check in for Molly Rollins. So Molly, a little bit of a drag of that foot there. And Smith now gets it into Hellwig. Hellwig brings it across the timeline over to the left side. Hellwig drops underneath to Brackney in the paint. There's a steal. Oh, almost a steal by Sabre Trout. Got a hand on it. Tried to bring it up the floor and loses it out of bounds. So an out of bounds play now for Lady Grizzlies. Smith gets it into Hellwig. Hellwig, 6:14 to go in the third as they lead at 27-18. There's Sabre Trout getting a handle on it, and she'll make the steal this time. Pull it up now, kick it back out to Bogle. Bogle almost had Babcock cutting through the lane, but a good job getting back by Bevins, and they weren't able to get it in there, and a way not to throw it. I think it would have been stolen away. Kick it out to the left side of Busey. Busey on the left wing. Busey bringing it out to free throw line, kicking it back out top of the key. Babcock back to Sabre Trout. Trout. Bogle here on the right. Bogle in the paint. Back out. Trout. Three ball in the corner. Cannot get it to go. Brackney comes down with a rebound. Back up the floor now comes Gegg. Gegg taking it down in. Misses the shot. And it is Babcock coming out with the rebound. She throws the long bomb pass to Madison Thompson up ahead. And the Lady Blue Comets make it 27-20. Good job. Babcock with the long pass. And the Blue Comets now make it 27-20 in the corner to Bevins. Back out to Smith. Smith, Brackney, top of the key now over to the right side. Hellwig will line up for three. Saw the iron, no good. Brackney right there for the rebound. Can't get it to go. And that's going to be a foul underneath. And that may be on the Blue Comets. No, they're going to be. That's going to be on number 20. Number 21. Madison Thompson. It was on Madison Thompson. I thought that was, they were going to call it on her. Thought that was going to be a Grizzlies foul, but it is. Inbound to Brackney. She puts it up off the glass on the inbound and scores. 29-20. Now back to 5 minutes to go. They put on a little bit more pressure here, but Bogle gets it across the line on the right side. Bounce pass down the corner. Babcock lining out. She'll try the three. Too strong. Gig with the rebound. Back up to four now. Come to Grizzlies. They drop it off to Hellwig. Hellwig trying to get it up underneath. And there's Bogle trying to get in there, steal it away. Possession arrow on the jump ball call goes to LaBette County. Here comes Taylor Thompson into the ball game for Shayla Bogle. Molly Rollins comes in here for Corey Babcock. So it will be a timeout by the Lady Grizzlies with 4:43 to go. Here in the third quarter, it's a 29-20 ball game. Lady Blue Comets trailing. We got a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. Z95.3. All righty, we're back here ready for the inbound by the Grizzlies, trying to get it in. And they'll get it into Hellwig. Hellwig at the free throw line puts up the shot, can't get it to go. And finally going to get Bevins over the back. She has done that all night long. And finally going to call her for it as she's over the back of Dangerfield on the rebound. Jada gets her fifth rebound. That's her second there on Bevins. Blue Comets bringing up the floor. Taylor Thompson pulls up her dribble, finds Trout to the right side. Savory trying to drive down and turn the corner. Pulls it back out here. Now underneath. Dangerfield can't get it to go. Brackney gets the rebound. Throws it up ahead here to Smith. Smith pushed along the left side. Up ahead. Dangerfield gets ahead to knock it away. Brackney actually got a piece of it after her. Out of bounds, Blue Comets. Inbound now comes to Taylor Thompson. Thompson's going to bring it across the timeline. Pulls up her dribble. Now throws it back out to Molly Rollins over to the left side. Down in the corner. She'll hand off here to Trout. Trout underneath to Dangerfield. Dangerfield trying to work against three. Come on, Riff. Really? Nothing in there. Dangerfield is just toppled to the ground. Up ahead, Hellwig on the pass to the left side. Out at the free throw line for Smith. Cannot get it to go. Bevins has to go off of her. Oh, no, they're going to say it was off of the Lady Comets. I thought it went off of Bevins' arm, but out of bounds to the Grizzlies. Here comes Ashlyn Smoot into the ball game, ready to check in. As Tori Busey checks out. Hosey comes into the ball game for the Lady Grizzlies. Brackney will check out for the Grizzlies. 29-20 on the inbound. They get it in here to Smith. Partially blocked on the three-ball shot. And it is picked up there. Savory Trout got a hand on it. She ends up with it. Up ahead here to Thompson. Thompson finding Smoot too far underneath. Kick it back out. Rollins over to the left side. Good job getting back on the defense by the Grizzlies. Smoot pushing it from the left side along the baseline. Lose the handle on it. Jump ball, possession arrow. Lady Blue Comets. I thought we had it. I thought they had it last time. Yeah, it's blue ball. Yeah, blue ball. Yeah, they had it last time. It's our basketball. Good call by the ref there to get it right. So we'll get it on the jump ball call. 3:28 to go in the third quarter. Inbound here to Dangerfield. Dangerfield kicks it back out. Rollins. Taylor Thompson in the corner here on the right side. Back to Rollins. Faking the three. Rollins on the right side of the paint. Now looking for some help. Finds Dangerfield in the middle of the lane. And Dangerfield gets the bucket on the Molly Rollins assist. 3:10 to go. Back to a 7-point deficit. Up ahead now to Bevins in the corner on the right side. Hosey can't handle it. Ball's knocked away. And Taylor Thompson ends up with the steal. Taylor drop it off here to Smoot. Ashland pushes up along the right side. Pulling it back out now. Find Taylor Thompson. Thompson, free throw line. Back out to Trout. Over in the corner to the left side. Molly Rollins driving in the lane. She's going to be fouled. Taking it in. There you go. Molly Rollins. Monroe takes it in and gets the foul. And we'll head to the line shooting 2. First foul called on Hellwig, but Molly Rollins to the line for the Blue Comets. And can get the Lady Blue Comets within 5 at the line. Oh, misses the first. Brackney's going to get ready to check back into the ball game here for Lady Grizzlies as Hosey will check out. So trying to make it a 6-point deficit for the Lady Comets as Mo Rose steps to the line from the back half. And gets it to go home. So Molly Rollins gets her first points of the night at the line. 29-23, 2:48 to go. Up quickly are the Grizzlies. Kick it over to Gegg here to the left side on the wing. She gets quickly double team. And she hits the line on the dribble going around the double team and out of bounds. Blue Comets get it back. 2:41 to go. There's one of those breaks that the Lady Blue Comets really can use right now. But got to turn it into points. As Taylor Thompson across the line to the middle of the floor, sends it over to Molly Rollins to the left side. Monroe trying to bring it at the free throw line to the right. Finds Trout. Trout, right wing 3. Off the side of the rim, won't go. Gegg's going to get the rebound. That's going to be a foul on that rebound. And that is the cheesiest over the back call I've ever seen, ref. Going to call out on Ashton Smoot. After all the stuff that's been going on underneath there, you call that light over the back call. That's terrible. 29-23, back to the Grizzlies. 2:20 to go. Over here to the left side, Hellwig. Taylor Thompson makes a pull-up and dribble, finds Brackney at the free throw line. Bounce pass down in the corner, back to Hellwig. They work to the left side. And that's going to be over the back there by Sabry Trout. That's her second. What's up, Coach? Got it? Hell yeah. Second foul on Sabry Trout. Only the third team foul on the Lady Blue Comets here. As Tori Busey going to get ready to check back into the ball game. Inbound play, Brackney loses the handle on, but picks it back up. Hellwig partially blocked. Oh, come on, Rev. That is all ball right there by Sabry Trout. And they're going to call the foul. That's the third on Trout, and Hellwig goes to the line as Babcock, Busey, and Bogle get ready to check in on a terrible call at the 3-point line, and Hellwig is up and good. That ref, oh my gosh. I don't like that call at all. I don't think Coach Fox liked that call either. So Busey, Bogle, and Babcock into the ball game for the Lady Blue Comets. 2:04 to go. And one more coming here at the line as Bailey Dillman gets ready to check into the ball game for the first time as well. Hellwig up and good on all 3. That ref made a terrible call. That was all ball by Tori Busey or Sabry Trout. And now it's going to be full court pressure as they take it back up by 9 with 2:04 to go. Inbound to Bogle. Bogle in the corner there looking for some help. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Fox as Bogle kind of got trapped down there in the corner. 1:59 to go. We got a 30-second timeout on the floor. Coach Fox. So 2 minutes left in the third. 32-23. Lady Blue Comets trail. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Z95.3. And back here to the timeout, 2 minutes to go in the third. Lady Blue Comets trying to get it in. They find Bogle, and she'll bring it up across the timeline here. 3-on-2 basketball knocked away from behind, out of bounds, Blue Comet basketball. So an out-of-bounds play once again for the Blue Comets. Look for a good offensive possession here. And looking to get it in, Bogle. Bounce pass into Dangerfield. Dangerfield working against Brackney. Tries to take it in the paint. Back out to Bogle here in the corner on the right side. She lines out for three. Shayna Bogle for three and nails the three. Bogle, 9 points in the ball game, makes it 32-26. Up ahead, Hellwig on the left side finds Bevins. Bevins underneath to Brackney. Brackney. That is Busey with another block, and that same ref going to call that foul once again. This is Tori Busey picking up her third, and Brackney goes back to the line. She's 2 for 4. Another one that looked like it was all ball right there. Makeda Schoenifer coming in, ready to check in as well. Brackney gets it to roll home. So Busey checks out of the game after picking up her third as Makeda Schoenifer comes in for Coach Fox. So Brackney at the line on the back half. Second one's good. So Blue Comets faces some full court pressure here as Hellwig trying to give it up here on Bogle. Bogle gives it up to Dangerfield. Dangerfield along the right side. Dangerfield pulls up her dribble. Back out to the top. Bailey Dillman finds Bogle trying to set it up for the Comets. 1:24 to go in the third. Free throw line pass back out here to Babcock. Babcock to the left side of the paint. Back out to Bogle on the left wing. Bogle drives down inside. Bogle puts up the floater. Shayna Bogle having a great game. Takes it in the toilet bowls at home. 34-28, 1:10 to go. Back up the floor coming to Grizzlies. They get it to Smith. Smith at Bevins at the free throw line. Back to Smith. Hellwig and Brackney at the top of the key. Now back out to Smith. She'll try the three. Side of the iron, no good. Rebound comes out by Corey Babcock. And here come the Lady Blue Comets back up the floor. And that ball's going to get away from the Blue Comets and out of bounds, and it's a turnover. The Blue Comets give it right back to them with 50.3 to go. Trading by 6 right now. And Hellwig will bring it across the timeline with 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Over to Gegg to the left side. Gegg trying to work her way down in, and Gegg at the free throw line puts up the floater and goes. Her first points here of the third quarter. Lady Blue Comets have done a good job on her so far in this second half. She had 11 in the first half of the ball game. So 30 seconds to go. Back to an 8-point ball game, and Bogle gives it up to Dillman. Dillman to Dangerfield. Underneath there, Brackney knocks it away as they try to get it to Schoenifer. And Madison Thompson going to check into the ball game here for Lady Blue Comets. Dangerfield checking out, 19.3 to go. So Lady Blue Comets on the inbound as Bogle looking to get it in here for Babcock in the corner. There we go. Gets it in. Babcock take it from the corner here on the right side all the way back out to the top and set it up here for the final play. 10 seconds to go. Bogle calling the play, top of the key, working against Hellwig. Trying to drive down in. Nice ball movement there. That ball gets knocked away. But Babcock right there for it. Picks up the loose ball. Still loose. Madison Thompson fighting for it. And it will not get a shot off at the end of the third quarter. It will be a 36-28 ball game going to the fourth. Lady Blue Comets will be back here in 1 minute as they trail it on Z95.3. Back here as we get ready to go to the fourth quarter. Lady Blue Comets trail it by 8, 36-28. They outscored them 12-11 in that third quarter. And going to need to play some defense here and catch up in this first 4 minutes. And then that last 4 minutes should be a very interesting ball game if they can get that done here. Got to get a few stops and some buckets underneath. Brackney gets it underneath there, and she'll take it in, and she'll score. Good job on the defense by the Lady Blue Comets, but she was able to just be strong enough to pull it away and take it to the rack. Up the floor now comes Busey. Busey, they're going to call for a walk after she gets murdered over there in the side. And it's a turnover. Blue Comets turn it right back over. Wow. So up ahead, here comes Hellwig. Send it out to Bevins. Bevins underneath to Brackney. Brackney. That's going to be a foul on the floor there, and they're going to call that on Busey. And Coach Fox having a hard time believing some of this. That is down to 15 foul on the Lady Blue Comets, as that is the fourth one on Tori Busey. So Savory Trout checks into the ball game now for the Lady Comets as Babcock checks out. 38-28 now, and it's Grizzly basketball. They get it on the inbound, find Gegg over to the left side. She loses the handle on it, out of bounds. Blue Comets get it right back. So now trailing by 10, and full court pressure by the Lady Grizzlies as Bogle gets it across the line, gets a steal. No, it's a almost a steal there by Gegg. She knocks it out of bounds, saves Blue Comet basketball, three-quarter court. Down there in front of the Lady Grizzly bench. Couldn't see it too well, folks. Now here's Bogle on the inbound. Once again across the timeline. Brings it over here to the right side of the floor. Finds Busey. Busey back to the middle. Molly Rollins. Getting down to 7 minutes to play. Rollins dropping it out to Bogle. Bogle working against Bevins. Bogle down in the paint. Yeah, there we go. About time to get a call on Brackney on that reach in. That's going to be. They call that on Bevins. I thought that was definitely on Brackney, but okay, Bevins gets their third foul. So Blue Comets looking to get it in. Bogle bounce pass in here to Thompson. Ball's on the floor, gets knocked away. Gegg comes out there with the loose ball, and she'll push it up in the middle of the floor. Working against Rollins here to the left side. Down in the corner, finds Smith. That one knocked away from Brackney, but Gegg picks up the loose ball, kicks it back out to Hellwig. Hellwig gets it underneath there to Brackney. Brackney takes it in and scores. Here comes Jada Dangerfield back into the ball game as they now have their largest lead of 12. And the Blue Comets need a bucket here on this possession. Bogle drops it off here to Busey. Busey over to the left side. Now bringing it over to the right, trying to work the right side of the paint. Kicking it back out. Molly Rollins, top of the key. Rollins in the paint. Short jumper, Madison Thompson. It's good. Madison Thompson on the dime by Molly Rollins. Molly Rollins with 3 dimes today. Back to a 10-point ball game. 6:15 to play. And here comes Dangerfield, Thompson, and Babcock for the Lady Blue Comets getting ready to check in. Gegg trying to bring it in, and she'll drop. Blocked by Tori Busey. Tori Busey says, get that out of my house. As Gegg tries to turn the corner there, and Busey all ball knocks it out. Here comes Trout, Madison Thompson, and Shayla Bogle into the ball game, or out of the ball game. Babcock and Babcock, Dangerfield, and Thompson into the ball game. They get it in here now to Brackney. Brackney gets around here to Bevins. Bevins top of the key. Back over to Smith to the right side. Underneath to Brackney. Brackney trying to work in against Dangerfield. And Brackney burks her in, and she's got 6 in this fourth quarter. And she has been all of it. She's got 10 in this second half. And up the floor now come the Lady Blue Comets. They trail it by 12. We got a full timeout by Coach Fox. 5:45 to go. 42-30. Lady Blue Comets trail it. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back. Z95.3.
Stop in, drive through, call, or text. These are just the many ways Medicine Shop in Chanute makes your life easier. Walk in, pick up your prescription, and visit with Nick and the staff. Life has you on the go? Medicine Shop in Chanute offers a convenient service to get you back on the road. The Medicine Shop now offers text notifications for your prescriptions. That means no more guessing when you need to pick up your meds. Visit the Medicine Shop to find out more. 421 Main in Chanute.
And we are back here as we get ready to go after the timeout. 5:45 to go. Lady Blue Comets traded by 12 now. It's been a big fourth quarter for Brackney underneath. And Blue Comets need a bucket here as they've been outscored 6-2 the first 2.5 minutes of this quarter. Underneath there, Taylor Thompson ends up finally grabbing a hold of it there, and she gets the bucket to go off the glass. So back up ahead now come the Lady Grizzlies. Brackley out to Gegg. Gegg trying to work her way in, puts up the floater. Back of the iron, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound. Kicks it down in the corner. Now she'll try the three, and that one will go. That's only the second three of the night for the Lady Grizzlies, and Gegg has them both. Now a 45-32 ball game. As Babcock trying to push up the floor along the left side. Back out to Taylor Thompson. Thompson loses a handle on it. That's going to be a foul on Gegg. That's number 2 on her. Only the 14th foul. As Hellwig gets ready to check into the game here for Smith. Coming in for Strickland. So only the 14th foul by the Lady Grizzlies. Taylor Thompson on the inbound, looking to get it in. Bounce pass. You get it in here to Busey. Busey finds Babcock along the right side. Gegg gets a hand in there, knocks it away, comes out with the steal. She's going to push it up ahead. She'll be fouled. It won't go. And she'll head to the line for the first time tonight. Under 5 minutes to go. Shayla Bogle get ready to check back in. As that's now 1-1 on the other end. Bogle's going to check into the ball game here for Taylor Thompson. And with 5 minutes to go here, Gegg's going to step to the line. Front half of the 1-1. And it rolls out. And coming out of there with the rebound is Dangerfield. She's got 6 tonight. Up ahead, finally Molly Rollins getting behind the defense. Good job. Lady Blue Comets, Molly Rollins gets the bucket. Back up ahead now coming to the Lady Grizzlies as Smith brings it up along the left side. Back to Hellwig. Top of the key now. Back over to Bevins. Bevins finds Gegg. Gegg tries a Brackney underneath. Back out here, Hellwig for 3. That won't go. Right there for Bevins, who happens to be there to catch the pass. And puts it right back in for the bucket. Back up ahead now. Lady Blue Comets still trailed by 13, 47-34. Bogle with it here to the right side. Bounce pass underneath. Busey fouled by Gegg. That's 3. And Busey's going to go to the line shooting a couple here for Lady Blue Comets. Lady Blue Comets only 2 of 4 at the line tonight. Let you know how many times they've been there. 11 at the line for the Lady Grizzlies as Tori Busey steps to the line shooting 2, misses the first. Here comes Ashley Smoot for Monroe. Strickland and Hosey coming in for Brackney and Bevins for Lady Grizzlies. 4:13 to go. Busey going to try to make it a 12-point deficit here if she can hit the back half. And does. Tori Busey, 3 points in the ball game, makes it 47-35. Up ahead here, we're going to get a foul. As Gegg's going to be fouled, push it up there. That's going to be a foul on Ashlyn Smoot, her second. So that puts Gegg back at the line for the Lady Grizzlies. As Madison Thompson comes back to the score table, ready to check in. Gegg, front half of the 1-1, up and good. Tori Busey checking out of the ball game. And Gegg back to the line on the second half. Up and good. So back up to the floor, coming to Blue Comets as Bogle brings it up on the left side, finds Ashlyn Smoot over there. Now bringing it here to the right, back to Bogle on the right wing. Bogle back down in the corner, back out to Babcock. Under 4 to go now. Babcock trying to work away in the lane, kicks it back out to Smoot. Smoot finds Bogle, top of the key. Bogle finds some room underneath and puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Dangerfield right there, picks up the loose ball, and she'll put it in and scores. Jada Dangerfield with 8 points in the ball game. Gegg pushing the action up quick to the left side. That's going to be a reach-in foul on Shayla Bogle. Can we let him play ref or something? Here goes Tori Busey back into the ball game as Brackney coming in. And Ashlyn Smoot checks out for the Lady Comets. 3:34 to go. Gegg back to line. Still on the 1-1. 14, this is the 15th shot at the line. And it's up and good for the Lady Grizzlies. 3:33 to go, 51-37. Here come the Blue Comets. Bogle bringing it up over here to the right side. Finds Babcock. Babcock, middle of the floor, dropping it off here to Busey. Busey in the lane. She's going to be fouled coming across. And Smith commits that foul. And that'll be the 16th foul. And Tori Busey back to the line for Lady Comets. 3:23 to go. And Busey back in at the line and misses the front half. Lady Blue Comets have been real good at the three-point line. Last few games are 2 of 14 so far, and been pretty good at the free throw line. Only 3 of 7 so far tonight. 4 of 8 now. So Savory Trout back in the ball game here for Tori Busey. 51-38. And it will be Smith. And now Lady Blue Comets putting on some four-court pressure. Get it into Gegg. Gegg bringing it across the timeline here. Over to the left side of the paint. Goes down in the corner. Kicks it back out here to Hellwig. Hellwig. As they work along the left side. Back to Gegg. Gegg trying to drive the baseline. Baseline going to be fouled by Thompson coming around on the corner. And Madison Thompson commits her third. Puts Gegg back at the line. For the Lady Grizzlies with 3:09 to go. Here comes Busey and Bogle back into the ball game. As Gegg is up and good. So Busey and Bogle check into the game now for Madison Thompson and Taylor Thompson. And with 3:09 left, trying to make it a 15-point ball game as Gegg does. 9 points, 6 of those from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter for Gegg. She's got 22 in the ball game. Up ahead, Trout drops it out to Corey Babcock for the rim, no good. Babcock knocks it into the hands of Tori Busey on the long rebound. And there's a bucket by Tori Busey. Needed that one there. 53-40, 2:48 to go. Gegg once again push the action quick down in the corner to the left side. Back out to Smith. Finds Brackney. Then Hellwig over to the right. Down in the corner to Bevins. Bevins. And Bevins throws it away. Blue Comet basketball with 2:37 left. The Blue Comets have got to take advantage of these opportunities. They've missed a few of those this evening. And on the inbound here to Bogle. Bogle brings it across the timeline over to the middle of the floor. Now looking to the left. Left wing. Bounce pass underneath there. As Brackney steps in there, knocks Busey to the floor and makes the steal. Gives it up ahead here to Gegg. And no call. And Coach Fox is livid. Livid. I can't say as I blame him. Gegg working it out on top. Sends it over to Hellwig to the left side. We get down to 2:10 to go. Hellwig finally going to get a reach in there by Savory Trout. Savory, that's her fourth. So that put Hellwig back at the line with 2:08 to go. And Hellwig steps up and now still shooting 2. They've done a great job at that free throw line tonight. 14 points at the free throw line, and that's actually the lead difference. Now 15. So that tells you something, huh? All right, so back up the floor now. Come the Blue Comets. Send it out to Dangerfield, top of the key, trying to drive here to the right side. Finds Babcock, trying to get it underneath there. Not a very good pass. It is stolen away by Brackney. She'll kick it back out. And Gegg will get a... That's the touchiest foul I've seen all night, ref. Come on. So Bogle's going to pick up literally the touchiest foul I think I've seen all season. And Gegg goes the line and misses the first. So she misses the first. The second one on the way as Dangerfield checks out. And Molly Rollins back in the game. Second one rolls home for Gegg. Largest lead of the night, 56-14, 1:45 to go as Bogle brings it up. Babcock for 3, top of the key, can't get it to go. Gegg with the rebound. Back up the floor now comes Gegg. She'll come across the timeline, met there by Morrow. And they're up by 16 with 1.5 to go. pretty much going to be it here tonight. The Lady Blue Comets played a valiant game, but just not able to keep up with them at certain times. A couple breaks that didn't go our way, and had a bunch of, shouldn't say a bunch, but a few shots that should have went down that just didn't go down for Lady Blue Comets here tonight. Still playing hard in on the defense. Get it in here to Smith. They'll swing it around to Bevins. Now over to Hellwig over to the right side. Hellwig to the middle, back over to Smith and Bevins down in the corner. Back to Hellwig as Sabre Trout knocks it away out of bounds. And it looks like it's going to stay Grizzly basketball. Smith ready to bring it in here with 1:13 to go. Long inbound comes to Gegg, and they'll bring it in, and that's going to be Molly Rollins committing the foul. And Molly with her second, putting Gegg back to the line for the Lady Grizzlies. Gegg up and good at the line. Second one on the way, and it's up and good as well. 58-40, here come the Blue Comets. The final minute of the ball game. Busey over to the left side, trying to drive the baseline and into the paint. Busey puts up the shot, and it rolls off and will not go. Brackney comes out with the rebound. Throwing it up ahead here as Gegg's going to be fouled by Trout, and Sabre's going to foul out of the ball game with 3 points, 4 boards, and 2 steals. Putting Gegg back to the line, and that's the 5th one on Sabre Trout. Here comes Madison Thompson into the game for Sabre. And a good job there by the freshman, fouling out of this one as Rachel Jackett and Bailey Dillman get ready to check into the ball game too for the Lady Blue Comets with under a minute to go. Here comes Kylie Smoot, Brittany Angleton as well. So Angleton, Dillman, Smoot, and Jackett come in for Bogle, Busey, Rollins, and Babcock. All right, so we'll leave Lady Blue Comets out there on the floor here, and that was going to be, the second one's going to be missed. That's going to be a foul there on Bevins as Madison Thompson tries to get after it, and that'll be a foul on Bevins, her 4th, and Madison Thompson will come down on the other end and shoot free throws. She's 1 of 2. And Maddie T steps to the line. First shot on the way from Madison is up and good. 8 points for Maddie T tonight. Second one coming up. And she nails them both. Madison Thompson here makes it 59-42 with 55 seconds to go, and almost a steal there on the inbound by Taylor Thompson. They get it up ahead to Brackney. Brackney dropping it back off here to Hellwig. Hellwig from the left side trying to drive in, and the ball gets loose, but Brackney picks up the loose ball. No, it goes out of bounds. And Brackney tried to save it to Bevins, and it goes out of bounds, and Blue Comets get it right back with 43.3 to go. And Taylor Thompson pushing it quick. Down in the corner over to the left side, Rachel Jackett. Free throw line, back out to the left side, Thompson. Back over here to Dillman. Dillman, top of the key, finds Rachel Jackett to the left. Under 30 seconds to go. Ball gets tipped away, but Taylor Thompson comes up with it. Brittany Angleton underneath here to Jackett, working against Brackney on the right side. Back out there as Hellwig comes in and makes a steal. 14 seconds to go now across the timeline along the left side. Lady Blue Comets are going to lose this one tonight, 59-42, as Smith gets it over to Bevins. Bevins kicks it back out. Gegg will hold on to it, and that's why it's going to be a 59-42 loss for your Lady Blue Comets here this evening to the Lady Grizzlies of LaBette County. Good game by the Lady Blue Comets, but Lady Grizzlies, just a little too much for them here tonight, and a couple of opportunities by the Lady Blue Comets were missed this evening, and a couple breaks that just didn't go our way this evening for the Lady Blue Comets. So we're going to send it back to the studio and take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back and have your Twyla McMillan Farm Bureau Insurance Agent wrap-up show. Get you ready for your Medicine Shop pregame show for the guys game coming up. So let's send it back to the studio And we got our Trotter McMillan post-game wrap-up show on the way on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. Yeah. Let me see something real quick. You all right? And we're back here, folks. It is getting ready for the guys' game. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to work out our camera issue here we're having for our for our live stream. So once we do that, it is your Trotter McMillan Farm Bureau Insurance Agent wrap-up show here for the Lady Blue Comets as they lose it tonight. Thought they played a really, really good game. Just got behind there in that third quarter and just couldn't really get it caught up. But they put them on the line a little too much here in that fourth. And just didn't have some of the breaks and some of the things go the way that the Lady Blue Comets needed in that second half to come out of here with a victory. But I thought they played a good game all the way around. They were down 10-12 at the end of the first quarter, down 9 at the end of the first half, 36-28 at the end of the third. Lady Blue Comets lose it tonight, 59-42. But up and down the lineup, Lady Blue Comets did really, really well. We had Shayla Bogle with 11. She was the leading scorer for Lady Blue Comets. And then you had 9 for Madison Thompson, 8 for Jada Dangerfield, 6 for Tori Busey, 2 for Taylor Thompson, 3 for Savory Trout, and 3 for Molly Rollins on the night. Lady Blue Comets went 2 of 16 at the three-point line. That's kind of that. They've been doing really well with that three-point shot over the last few games. Just wasn't there tonight. 6 of 10 at the charity stripe, but getting to the charity stripe is what you need to do. If you look over here at what LaBette did, they went to the charity stripe 23 times, 14 of 23 at the charity stripe, 25 points for Tristan Gay. Lady Blue Comets did a good job. They held her to 11 points in the first quarter, or in the first half, only 2 points in the second quarter, but she hit a lot of shots. 9 points of her 25 came at the free throw line in that fourth quarter there towards the end as Lady Blue Comets were putting her at the line. So Blue Comets have a good game here tonight. Just wasn't able to get the victory, and they're going to regroup, and they're going to go over to play Pittsburgh on Friday night, and the Lady Blue Comets be ready to go here on Friday evening against Pittsburgh, and we'll get things going Friday night about 5:40 for Blue Comet basketball. All right. Right now, we're going to send it back to the studios. That's your Trotter McMillan Farm Bureau Insurance Agent wrap-up show. So let's start with the guys' game. It is time now for the guys' Medicine Shop pregame show. Got our Coach Roark interview. That is coming up. So we're going to send it back to the studio for that. We'll be back for the guys' game on the way on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. What is that, like 14 minutes? $14 and a half? All right, so are you playing commercials now? Yeah, play 2 minutes of commercials and then that one, and we should be ready to go with the open, and we're ready to go. Sounds good.
This is Ryan Dislow, State Farm Agent Chanute. I believe it's important to protect your family in the event of any emergency. Come see me today in downtown Chanute at 205 East Main and let me help protect your family with auto, home, life, or health insurance, as well as protecting your family's financial future. Come say hi at our downtown offices in Chanute or schedule an appointment by calling 620-431-2680. When you hire J&L Roofing and Construction, you can be confident in the fact that we were here to begin with, and we're still here now, offering in-the-season deals with prices on hail impact-resistant shingles starting as low as $215 a square. These hail impact-resistant shingles also provide you with discounts on your homeowner's insurance premium through most providers. Don't sacrifice on quality or your budget. Call Jason with J&L Roofing and Construction, 717-1386, or see us at 818 South Santa Fe, Suite A in Chanute, and keep it local.
Stop in, drive through, call or text. These are just the many ways Medicine Shop in Chanute makes your life easier. Walk in, pick up your prescription, and visit with Nick and the staff. Life has you on the go? Medicine Shop in Chanute offers a convenient service to get you back on the road. The Medicine Shop now offers text notification for your prescription. That means no more guessing when you need to pick up your meds. Visit the Medicine Shop to find out more. 421 Main in Chanute.
You need to become a fan, decide to become a basketball, and hopefully become a C95.3 American Shop Free and so forth. We got our hand Coach Mark, and Coach, I tell you what, it was one heck of a win and a great game Friday night at Fort Scott for Blue County. Definitely have to be proud of the guys, but they have to be proud of themselves after that win.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was a fun game. It's really back and forth, a lot of big shots hit by both teams, especially in that third quarter. Seemed like we had traded buckets for a while. I'm sure it was nerve-wracking for fans, but also fun place to be, fun environment, and really proud of the way, we've been battling all week with illness and sickness, and so for our guys to come out and, play as well as they did, play as hard as they did, being as limited and soft as we were due to that, that was huge for us, and hard, tough place to play, and we were able to go there and not play over what we had.
Well, we did, and it was a fun game to be part of. We sit there when we watched the Cowboys sitting right there, we were sitting right there, we were looking for the fourth quarter put together there, and kind of put on the other stretch in that third quarter there, where Nate Honest just, really kind of, what you could say, put the Blue Cows on his back, and that was driven and just pulled big threes, and that's what made the big part of the Blue Cows win there in that second half.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he got open. We've been waiting on, kind of those games from him this year. He shoots the ball really well, a nice stroke, and teammates did a great job of finding him, recognizing he was hot. The ball kept finding him. He did a good job knocking those shots down when he was given the opportunity. So it's just great job on everybody's part, I thought, to recognize that and take advantage of it. And but we needed, we were down a little bit there. I think we were down 6 points at halftime, and came out and we were able to win the third quarter there and win the fourth quarter as well, and finish the game strong. So that's all you can ask, especially on the road. The big game is always tough, and for us to go through it and be out of it.
Yeah, especially in Fort Scott, that was a big game there, especially for the confidence level of the guys too. And we'll talk a little bit about it on Saturday, but Nate was at the hot hand, and he was trying to find the rhythm there. He was still a little drained out there before. He was pretty sick for him.
Yeah, he's coming off of it. He hasn't been as bad as recently with some of the other guys, but that's the biggest thing. I mean, there's pretty empty boat going around, and we're not the only ones dealing with it. Obviously, everybody that we play has a lot of the same conditions, but it just seemed like it's come real fast and furious here for our guys. It is action. Everybody's dealing with it right now. That's a big empty bug. So the biggest thing is as a
We had Mason had a good game last week, and we have Nate this week, and then come on, we'll go Corbin continue, and get Ty feeling better as well. You know, and of course, Matt bringing the ball up. You know, we could be a pretty good start to 5 or 6 or 7 there. That would be pretty formidable force to be messed with as we go down the stretch.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that's funny. We've had different guys. I mean, Mike Gilbert had a game earlier this year. I think he put up 20, 22. You know, Anthony Wade's come in, hit some shots in games for us, scored double digits. You know, of course, Bryson's had some games where he scored 11, had 8, I think, the other night. So, I mean, it needs to be a team effort. You know, we can't, we're too reliant on one guy. Maybe a quarter early in the year, we just weren't getting much scoring from other guys. You know, I don't care who it is. I don't love the guys. I just don't care who it is. But we do need to make sure that we get somebody, you know, game after game that's stepping up and being aggressive and you know, looking to take advantage of a matchup or an opportunity. You know, this week it was Nate, and he's been shooting the ball better as of late. So hopefully that continues, and we'll get some of those other guys continue to, you know, gain confidence and make the play when it's their turn.
But yeah, you know, like Bryson also, I think that you talk about boxing out. He had 8 points the other night. He got a couple of nice guys from Corbin in there as well. But he did some good boxing out up there. He got some great rebounds and 2 times for out the other night too.
He did, and even you watch on film, even the time he didn't get the rebound, he boxed off somebody that he needed to prevent him from. I mean, he really, you know, early in the year, you know, he was undersized, but we were getting really pounded on the glass. And not just him, the other one, Nate Alls, were the 2 that are down there a lot, especially in the zone. And those 2 have been much, much better about finding bodies and boxing guys off and creating contact. And I think it's really helped us. We had a really good night, U.S. and on film, and those 2 guys did a great job that night of going and finding bodies. You know, we still gave up some offensive rebounds, and some of those are just going to happen. Sometimes we just got out rebounded, and unfortunately those things happen. But our guys are making much better conscious decisions to do that. Something we've been talking about stressing all year, and they're really starting to see the fruit that we're hanging off from, and that's huge. I mean, it's one thing to talk about it, and one thing to do it and try it, but when you start seeing it work and understanding that that's you know, the team that tells you have success, they just, you know, it fuels that and it makes those guys want to continue to do it and find and do it. And hopefully that's where we're at, and it's something that we continue doing and just continue to make it happen all year.
Well, I think that, you know, we talked earlier in the year about how, you know, you liked our shot selection. They just weren't really throwing down. But the last few games, we've been shooting much better at the free throw line and the free throw line and the 3-point line as well. So those are still good-looking shots. The same ones are finally starting to fall.
Yeah, they are. And, you know, some of that's just confidence, too. I mean, you know, guys getting used to the season and figuring out roles. And once you know, start feeling more comfortable, start feeling more confident, we've you know, honestly started playing some of those guys, some quarters on JV as well, giving them an opportunity just to get more reps and have more chances out. I think that's been really beneficial to them and help kind of get them into a rhythm a little bit early. And I think we're seeing that. And you know, it's one of those things we approach a couple of those guys, just ask them if it's something they're interested in. I mean, we have varsity starters that are playing a quarter or 2 JV just so they kind of get them building. And they understood, you know, what we were going for. You got to credit the kids. I mean, a lot of guys sometimes will, you know, be too cool or you know, think themselves above trying to be, you know, being asked to do that. But they understood why we wanted to do it, and it's something that they actually asked us to, you know, take and keep doing because it helps you. And of course, sure, you know, and we're ready as well. Yeah, as long as we're helping. And, you know, the only problem is that sometimes it cuts into some of the time for the younger guys, you know.
Hey, Zach, we're sitting at about 2 hours, so I'm going to hang up and call you right back, okay?
they're much better than when we faced them earlier in the year. And Griffey's going to be ready for the competition. Yeah, they're a really good team. They were picked really high in our league for obvious reasons. They've got three really, really good players at the high school level. They were all conference last year in one way or another, and all state honors as well. They got a nice mixture of inside and outside punch. As far as they got two guys in the perimeter that can really light it up from deep, and they've got the 6'8" kid on the inside who can really do some damage, and they always play hard. Christian has done a good job. They're always well coached and always prepared. And their place is real similar to Fort Scott. Some of those places where it gets loud, noisy, and as a player that maybe so. I as a player, I always enjoyed the noise. Right? I didn't care if we were home or away. There's obviously some benefits to being home, but being home or away, I just wanted noise. I wanted an atmosphere, and I know our guys sometimes feel that same way. We're home and have a great crowd. Like Iola crowd the other night. That game was a lot of fun to be a part of because there's a great crowd. We had a good section of students and things, older fans, what I like to call it. And you also, but Iola brought a good contingent along as well. They had some success this year, and so they want to come over to a nice rivalry game. So whenever you have those types of atmospheres, it just makes a lot of fun, and it's hard not to get excited and juice. You kind of like, I can imagine playing at Allen Fieldhouse every night, not being able to go out and play hard, right? Because it's the kind of environment that atmosphere creates. And so, LaBette's another one of those in our league that's really good. It's one of those older style gyms. It does a great job of containing the noise. And there can be a couple hundred people in there, but it sounds like you're playing in front of everybody. Yeah, so we're excited about the opportunity to go over there and play. See if we can continue playing hard, keep some momentum going forward. We just want to go over there and play as well as we can and give ourselves an opportunity to maybe go steal another one on the road if we can. Okay. Well, I think just before let's go out, how long guys made everybody a little bit better than they were Friday night? Well, we haven't had a chance to practice yet. I know Ty's still not back, and he's having this later this afternoon. He's going to get checked out a little bit, see maybe there's some different things going around, and just kind of maybe see if we can check some stuff off or see maybe pinpoint down what it is that's still bugging him. But we also have some other guys who are coming back. So and having the weekend off, saw a couple of guys in here shoot around. They looked a lot better yesterday. So hopefully we're shaking it. We're starting to get our legs back underneath us a little bit better, build up our strength, and get ready to go. All right, guys, it's going to be a good fun game no matter what. So good luck to you guys. Let's try to keep the win away from us. Sounds good. I appreciate it. Anytime, right? All right, and guys, give us a report here on the hopes of the battle scene at 5.3. The Blue Comet Nation, listen to
And we're back here just about ready to go for the guys' game as we get ready for the introductions here in LaBette County for this big ball game here tonight. All right, the guys without Ty Bowman once again this evening, but tell you what, they've got a lot of momentum. They played a great game in Fort Scott the other evening, so they got to keep that momentum going here tonight. See if they can come out here with another big victory this evening against a very tough Fort Scott team, and I should say LaBette County team. And this team has given up some height here, are the Blue Comets. So they got to deal with that underneath. But it's going to be a good game here this evening no matter what. So we're ready for our national anthem. Here we go. Alrighty, we're back here as we get ready to go for this one. It's going to be a good game here tonight in Altamont, Kansas. LaBette County Grizzlies and your Sanu Blue Comets. Blue Comets coming in here after winning a couple, and I got a lot of confidence after a win against Fort Scott. So definitely going to have to try to keep that going on here this evening. This is not going to be an easy task whatsoever to come out of here with a victory tonight in LaBette County over the Grizzlies here this evening. So sit back, relax, and get the guys' game on the way. So get ready for introductions for your Chinook Blue Comets. Bryson Ellis will come out first. And then coming in is going to be Walters, I'm sorry, that's Walters. Here comes Mason Manbeck to the floor for the Blue Comets. On the floor, number 11. Here comes Rutherford to the floor. Here for the Blue Comets, coming in the senior number 5, Matt Hernandez. So here comes the number 22. That is Russell for the Grizzlies. For your Blue Comets, checking onto the floor is going to be Nate Otis, who had a great game the other night. See if he could come up with one here tonight as well. So to the floor for the Grizzlies, Nybarger. And here comes Corbett Kimberlin for your Chinook Blue Comets. Your starting 5. Ellis, Manbeck, Hernandez, Otis, and Kimberlin for the Blue Comets. And the 6'8" young man, Dean, the junior, on the floor, the big man in the middle for the Grizzlies. So here we go, some Chinook Blue Comet basketball here in your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. See if we can have a better called game by these refs for the guys' game than what they gave us in the girls' game, that's for sure. It was terrible, I tell you. All right, here we go. Blue Comets will go right to left on your radio now to start off. And Coach Rourke going to have final instructions with his guys. Get them ready to go here this evening. Probably going to see a good rotation once again this evening. Keeping everybody as fresh as possible with the guys he has on the bench. That's going to include A-Dub, Briley Peavy, and Michael Elward getting some time on the floor here this evening. So we hope they're ready for it. Coming in here against the Grizzlies. I don't know why I keep wanting to call them Fort Scott. LaBette County, that's where we are. All right, so here we go. Ready for some basketball. Nate Otis going to step to the circle. He'll jump against Dean. And the Blue Comets go right to left on your radio dial. Going to be a loud and ruckus place here tonight for this one, folks. So sit back, relax, and here we go. Otis and Dean in the circle. And ball game underway as the ball's in the air. And Otis gets a piece of it, and it's Blue Comet basketball. As Matt Hernandez brings it across the line, met there by Rutherford. And Hernandez looking to take him on the dribble. Sends it over to Kimberlin here to the left side. And he'll have Nybarger on him. On the left wing, kick it over to the right to Mason Manbeck. Tries to take it down, and he's going to walk with it as he tries to back his way in. Just a little bit extra step there for Mason. Had the right idea, just took an extra little step there to get him in there. So the Blue Comets turn it over as Rutherford will get the inbound. And up the floor, he'll bring it to Dean over to the right side. Down in the corner here to Nybarger, to Dean. And Dean underneath. And off the rim there is Walters. He can't get it to go. Corbett Kimberlin with the rebound. And here come the Blue Comets. Back up the floor. Kimberlin in the paint. Short jumper. Corbett Kimberlin. Oh, in and out. Rutherford comes out with the rebound. Nice shot there by Corbin. Looked like a couple of the Lady Blue Comet shots. Just in and out on the shot. Nybarger in the corner here to the right finds Dean. Dean now throws it across, kicking it out here to Russell. Russell puts up the short jumper. Russell gets him on the board first, 2-0. And the Blue Comets up the floor now as Kimberlin drops it off here to Manbeck. Manbeck now to Hernandez. Hernandez working against Rutherford out here on the top. Now pushing him out towards that half-court line. Hernandez to the left side, kicking it out here to Otis in the corner for 3. Nate Otis for 3. And he nails it. Blue Comets take the lead 3-2. Nate Otis picking up where he left off the other evening. Up ahead here to Nybarger. Back out to Relaford. Relaford trying to drive the lane in the paint, puts up the floater off the rim, and he gets the shooter's roll. And Relaford makes it 4-3 ball game. Here's Hernandez. Across the timeline now, working against Relaford. Over to the right side. The Comets go right to left on your radio dial. Hernandez over to Kimberlin. Kimberlin working against Russell, taking it down in, and he gets some contact. And that'll be Kimberlin picking up the foul. And that's going to be on Russell, his first. So Hernandez on the out-of-bounds play here, just to the right of the rack. On the inbound, find Nate Ottis to the left side. Nate drop it off to Kimberlin in the corner. Kimberlin takes it down inside the free throw line, puts up the jumper, cannot get it to go, rolls off the rim. Relaford with the rebound. He'll push it up, try to go to the middle of the floor at the free throw line, step back, stop it and pop it. Rolls off. Dean with the rebound. Tried to work it down underneath. He loses the handle on it. Matt Hernandez comes out with it. Matt down in the lane, kicks it off here to Ottis. Nate gets it to go, and a nice dime by Matt Hernandez finds Nate Ottis. And Nate Ottis makes it a 5-4 ball game. Here's Relaford over to Russell. Back out to Relaford. Over to Dean to the left. Dean looking to make a three there on Kimberlin. Kicks it back down in the corner here to Russell. Russell dropping it off to Walters. Walters has it on the shot. Tries to get it underneath to Dean, and Nate Ottis right there to knock it away. He stays with the Grizzlies. 5:27 to go here in the first. 5-4 Blue Comet lead. So Grizzlies trying to get it in. They'll get it in long, and they'll get it in here to Russell. Russell over to the left side, down in the corner. Here's a three on the way from Relaford. Can't get it to go. Walters can't come out with it. And that is a foul on Walters, pushing Hernandez on that long rebound for the Blue Comets. So 5:17 to go. Matt Hernandez will bring it in. He'll get it in here to Corbin Kimberlin, and Kimberlin will bring it up the floor. They back off the defense. Kimberlin across the timeline to the middle of the floor, met there by Russell. Looking for a screen from Ellis. Drop it off here to Manbeck. Manbeck back out to Kimberlin. Kimberlin on the right wing. Steps inside the three-point line. Goes over to Hernandez to the left. Back to Manbeck to the right. Manbeck trying to take Nybarger on the dribble. Loses the handle on it. Ball's on the floor. Manbeck saving it. Jump ball. Possession arrow. I don't have a possession arrow up here on the board, so I don't know who it goes to, but it's going to be Grizzly basketball to possession arrow. So here's Relaford on the inbound, and he'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Over to Dean. Dean trying to drive into lane. Kick it out in the corner to Russell. Russell or Nybarger. Now Russell has it. He'll try the three. Goes in and out. And Bryson Ellis with the rebound for the Blue Comets. Back up the floor comes Hernandez to the left side. Now back over to the right. Finds Manbeck. And Nate Ottis top of the key. Ottis working against the taller Dean. At the free throw line. Back out to Hernandez. Matt trying to work his way in the lane. Kicks it back out here to Manbeck. Manbeck. Nate Ottis top of the key. Lining up for three. Side of the iron won't go. Dean gets the rebound. And back up the floor now come the Grizzlies. Dean pushing it up to the left side of the paint. Down in the corner. Finds Russell. Russell drop it off to Dean. Dean underneath and gets the bucket. Russell with the dime there, and it makes it 6-5. Blue Comets trail by one with 3:55 to go in the first. Hernandez to Kimberlin on the left. Kimberlin in the paint at the free throw line. Here comes A-Dub, getting ready to check into the ball game for the Blue Comets. So 3:43 to go. Hernandez in the paint, back out Manbeck, left wing. Mason back to Hernandez on the right side. Matt in the paint. Gets a triple team there. Should be somebody open. Matt Hernandez puts it off the glass. Won't go. Dean, his third rebound. Up ahead quick. Finds Nybarger. But the Blue Comets get back on good defense and not allow a quick transition offense by the Grizzlies. So good job on the defense by the Blue Comets. Relaford over to Russell to the left side. Russell all the way in there trying to find Walters. He can't get it. Out of bounds. Blue Comets get it. A-Dub into the ball game for the Comets. Number 30, Moore, comes in for Walters for the Grizzlies. So Hernandez on the inbound. This is to A-Dub. Here comes Michael Elward. He gives it back to Matt Hernandez. Hernandez across the timeline with 3 minutes to go here in the first. 6-5 ball game. Grizzlies with the lead over the Blue Comets. Hernandez trying to take Relaford on the dribble to the left side. Down in the corner here to Kimberlin. Kimberlin. Back out top of the key. Mason Manbeck for a three. Front of the rim won't go. Kimberlin gets the rebound for the Blue Comets. Takes it back out at the free throw line. Kimberlin trying to back his way in. Hernandez left side. He'll try the shot. Off the glass, won't go. What a rebound by Nate Otis. He tries to take it back up, and he is going to be fouled. Nate Otis, great boxing out the last 2 games. He does it again right there. And that's going to be the first foul on Nybarger, and it puts Nate Otis at the line for the Blue Comets, shooting 2. Up and good. Nate Otis. 6 points for the Blue Comets, all by Nate Otis. I think that's Gartner, number 10, checking into the ball game for the Grizzlies as Otis misses a second. Moore gets the rebound. And it's a 6-6 ball game, 2:35 to go. Rutherford brings it up to Dean here to the right side. And Dean underneath finds Russell. Russell, the pull-away jumper, and knocks it down. It's 8-6, 2:22 to go. 8-Dub gives it up here to Kimberlin on the left side. Kimberlin, top of the key. Now he'll launch for a 3 for the Blue Comets off the front of the rim. Won't go. Rebound comes out there to Russell. And back up the floor now comes Dean. Dean finds Moore underneath, and that's a block by Nate Otis. Get out of my house, Nate Otis says. And back up the floor as Corbett Kimberlin brings it up. He'll get it to Otis in the corner for 3. Oh, off the mark, it won't go. 8-Dub with the rebound. He is fouled on the way back, and he'll head to the line. Good job there by 8-Dub. 22 to the line. Michael Elward gets ready to check into the ball game with 1:54 to go in the first quarter. And 8-Dub at the line with a chance to tie it if he knocks them both down. So Anthony Williams steps up. And first shot's good. So someone besides Nate Otis, as he's going to get a break here for the Blue Comets, and he has played a great first quarter already, as he'll step out for Michael Elward in the ball game. Anthony Williams back in the iron, won't go. Coming out there with it is Dean on the long rebound. Back up the floor now, come to Grizzlies. Give it to Rutherford. Rutherford puts off the glass, won't get it. Bryce Ellis comes out there with it. He'll give it up to Hernandez. Left side of the floor across the timeline. Hernandez dropping it out here to Kimberlin. Left wing, thought about the 3, but waits there as Russell on the defense in the paint. Out to Elward. He'll try the 3, and it's gone. Michael Elward for 3. And the Blue Comets up 10-8 with 1:26 to go in the first quarter. Over to Dean to the left side. Dean trying to throw it over here to Rutherford to the right. And working against Hernandez. A nice job there by Rutherford. And Hernandez makes him work hard along the baseline. Can't get it to go. And Matt Hernandez ends up with the rebound. He's got Rutherford all over him. Hernandez across the line to the left side. And Rutherford playing tight man-to-man on him. Hernandez in the paint. Looking for some help. Finds Kimberlin top of the key. Working against Russell. And Kimberlin's going to get a foul going in. And he'll head to the line. And I think they're going to call that on 30 more. That'll be his first or second. And Corbett Kimberlin heads to the line for the Blue Comets as Mason Manbeck gets ready to check in. As Gatewood gets ready to check in for the Grizzlies. Gatewood for more. So they bring in some more size for the Grizzlies. Blue Comets going to have to play fast up and down the floor, and they can leave a couple of those young men behind. As Kimberlin gets his first points of the night at the line to make it 11-8, and we got a 57.7 as Kimberlin checks out for Mason Manbeck. And under a minute to go, Rutherford brings it across the timeline for the Grizzlies. He'll come over here to the right side, find Russell on the wing. All the way back over to Rutherford to the left, underneath to Dean. Left side of the paint, trying to work underneath. And works right around Ellis, and Dean takes it in and scores in the post. And nothing more else that Bryson Ellis can do. He's given up about 6-7 inches. He played good defense. Dean just works right around him and takes it to the rack. Hernandez across the timelines. It's 10-11. Blue Comets with the lead. 25 seconds to go. Manbeck on the left wing. Working here. And that is number 13. That is Anderson. Number 13 is Anderson. 11, I'm sorry, that is Lee. So that's Anderson and Rutherford out there. So down to 10 seconds. Blue Comets will take the last shot here. Hernandez working against Rutherford over to the right side. Top of the key, Matt Hernandez kicks it out. 3 ball from Elward. Back in the iron, no good. 8-Dub fight for the rebound, won't get it. And the Blue Comets will have a 1-point lead, 11-10 at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break, second quarter on the way. Blue Comet basketball, and you're home for the Blue Comet Z95.3.
Cleaver Farm and Home is a third-generation business started in Chanute, and we believe a community is like a family. And we are proud to be a part of this family for generations. If you're a contractor, a farmer, or just the everyday person needing to do some home repairs or remodeling, stop by Cleaver Farm and Home or visit us online at cleaverfarm.com.
Hey, we're back here after the first quarter is over, and it will be Blue Comet basketball to start. They go right to left. Mason Manbeck, A-Dub, Nate Otis on the floor for Blue Comets. Nate Otis takes it down in on the left side, can't get it to go. Dean comes out with the rebound. He'll throw it up the head to Rutherford as Kimberlin will get back on the defense, but Rutherford takes it all the way to the rack, and he scores. Puts it back up by 1, 12-11. Kimberlin up along the left side, the right side of the floor. The Comets go right to left. Kimberlin in the paint, and he is blocked on his shot. And Anderson picks up the loose ball, taking it down, and he'll take it to the rack. Cannot get it to go. Coming out there with it is Kimberlin on the rebound. Ball gets looked away from the backside. Dean up ahead, and he'll dunk it home on a quick turnover by the Blue Comets. Now they trail it by 3, 14-11. Manbeck across the timeline, facing Walters there at the half-court line. Now to the right side of the paint. Mason Manbeck takes it in, and he'll be fouled on the way in by Walters. And Mason Manbeck, with a good job, goes right around him and takes it to the rack, and he is fouled on the way in. That's going to be the second one there on Walters as Mason Manbeck heads to the line for the Blue Comets. Manbeck gets it to go home. Mason, first points of the ball game. And a chance to make it a 1-point deficit here. As Walters checks out for Anderson once again. Here in the minute gone in the second quarter. Second one on the way from Manbeck is good. 15-12 with 7:04 to play here in the first half. That is Nybarger on the right side. Back to Rutherford, over to the left. Rutherford at the free throw line, kicking it out here to Russell in the corner. Russell trying to find some room, but Michael Elward, great defense. Set it up ahead here to Rutherford. A-Dub on him. Now over to Nybarger to the left. Down in the corner to Anderson in the left side. Kimberlin right there, trying to drive the baseline, shut down there by Michael Elward. Back out, Dean, long range three. Can't get it to go. Michael Elward with the rebound, and he'll push it up the floor. Loses the handle on the basketball, gets it down in the corner. Mason Manbeck driving from the left to the right side. Three ball, Nate Otis cannot get it to go. A-Dub fighting for that rebound, won't come out. Rutherford comes down with it. He'll take it down in, and he'll score. Nice job of getting back on the Blue Comets, but Rutherford goes right around him and takes it right to the rack. It scores, makes it 16-13. As Matt Hernandez gets ready to check back in for the Comets. With 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the half. It's a 16-13 ball game. Manbeck with it for the Comets. Over to the left side, finds Kimberlin down in the corner. Working against Nybarger. Underneath there to Otis. Otis having to go against Dean. And no foul call. Ball is loose. Comes out there to Manbeck. Manbeck. And Dean once again knocks it away. But Manbeck right there to save it. He throws it back in. And it's a steal by Nybarger. Nybarger up ahead to Dean. Dean is fouled and he gets a circus shot to go. A lot of quick action there. And going to get a timeout by Coach Roark. And we got a 30-second timeout, Coach Roark. 18-13 three-point play coming by the Grizzlies. Blue Comets trail by 5. 5:44 to go in the half. Z95.3. 30 seconds. And back here after the timeouts, the Blue Comets have been outscored 8-2 here in the first 2 minutes and 16 seconds of this quarter. And Dean is at the line for a three-point opportunity. First time at the line for the Grizzlies here tonight, and he's trying to make it a 6-point ball game as Bryson Ellis comes to the scores table ready to check in, and Dean knocks it down. He made a circus shot and got the foul. I mean, it was a circus shot. Michael Elward. It was a good shot, but it was a circus shot. I'm not taking anything away from him, but he got it to go. Michael Elward comes out after some good minutes for the Blue Comets. Matt Hernandez back in the ball game. Bringing it across the timeline over to the right side, facing a little bit more pressure here. Man-to-man by the Grizzlies. At the free throw line for Kimberlin. Puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Nate Otis right there for the rebound. It won't go. Out of bounds as Nate not able to get the second rebound, but Nate Otis right there for that rebound. He got in a good position and just could not get the layup to go back down. So Relaford across the line here to the left side, finds Nybarger. Nybarger down in the corner here to Russells. They work to the right side. Here comes Mason Manbeck to check in at the scorer's table. Anderson working against Hernandez. Top of the key, dropping it off to Dean. That ball is loose on the floor. Dean saves it. No, it is Anthony Williams comes up with the loose ball. He'll pull it back. Ellis down in the corner. Tries to give it to Kimberlin. Kimberlin drives through the lane. Puts up the strong shot. Can't get it. Nate Otis right there. And it still won't go. Otis gets his own rebound. And it will be a foul on the Blue Comets on the rebound. And they're going to call that on the Blue Comets. They're going to call it on Bryson Ellis on the rebound. And that is, wow. And Coach Roark having a little chat with the ref on that one, and I can't blame him. As A-Dub comes out of the ball game and Mason Manbeck back in. Under 5 to go. Relaford drops it off in the corner there to Nybarger. Nybarger, Relaford trying to drive the baseline, takes it down in, cannot get it to go. Bryson Ellis fighting for the rebound. He comes down there with it. That's his third. Gives it to Hernandez, pushing it action quick down the lane. Ellis followed behind the play. He'll get the dime for Matt Hernandez, and Bryson Ellis, his first bucket, makes it 19-15, 4.5 to go. Dean Anderson in the corner on the right side. Down inside, can't get it to go. Ellis knocks it off of one of the Grizzlies. They say it's an out of bounds to the Blue Comets. And I think Dean has the right argument there. I think it went off the Blue Comets. But we'll take the basketball and a chance to get it a little bit closer here. So we trail by 4 with 4:20 to go in the half. 19-15, Blue Comets down in LaBette County here tonight. Kimberlin with the basketball right to the left side. Finds Hernandez, top of the key to Kimberlin, trying to drive the right side of paint. Off the glass, soft touch. Corbett Kimberlin makes it 19-17. We get down to 5 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go in the half. Once Rutherford comes across the timeline, they'll take it over to the right side here to Nybarger. Down in the corner here to Anderson. Anderson finds Russell with Hernandez on him. 3:50 to go. Russell back to the top. Setting it up here for the Grizzlies. They'll bring it over to the right side. Nybarger once again. And they're not letting Rutherford or Dean underneath get that pass, that entry pass from underneath. Blue Comets good defense. Anderson having to work against Hernandez. That's a reach in on Corbett Kimberlin right there. Oh, it's more of a reach in on Corbett Kimberlin than a push foul on Matt Hernandez by the ref. Hernandez picks up his first foul. Only the third team foul on the Blue Comets. So an out-of-bounds play for Rutherford, looking to get it in. They lead it by 2, 19-17. They get it to Kiblinger. Nybarger, sorry. Now Rutherford in the lane, puts up the floater. And Rutherford gets the shooter's roll. He's got 8-6 in this corner. Back up by 4 with 3:20 to play in the half. Blue Comets bring it back across the timeline. Matt Hernandez. Hernandez to the left side. Now finds Kimberlin coming through. Kimberlin, short jumper in the paint. And Corbett Kimberlin makes it 21-19. 3:05 to go. Rutherford back across the line here to the right side. Trying to work against Manbeck. Kick it over down to Nybarger. Nybarger Rutherford. And Manbeck right there on the defense once again. Nyberger, turnaround jumper in the lane. Can't get it to go. Right there for the rebound is Nate Otis, his fourth. Here come the Blue Comets with a chance to tie her to the lead with a three. Kimberlin inside the paint. He's going to be fouled on the floor before the shot. And that's going to be the second one on 22. That's Russell, and that puts Corbett Kimberlin at the line. And that's a 1-on-1. Should be, ref. Here we go. He's trying to see if it's out of bounds play here, but it is a 1-on-1 call. As Corbett Kimberlin up and good. And ready to come back into the ball game is Gatewood. He'll come in here for Russell. Michael Elward is ready to check back in for the Blue Comets. So Michael's going to come in here for Nate Otis. And Corbett Kimberlin is going to give the Blue Comets a chance to tie it up. Nate Otis has played good basketball last game and a half here for the Blue Comets. Corbett Kimberlin ties it at 21 at the free throw line. 6 in the corner for Kimberlin. Makes it 21 apiece. Dean pushed it up along the left side. Back here to Rutherford to the right. Down in the corner. Checking into the ball game here. Got a new number. I want to make sure that is 21 Jamison for the Grizzlies. Underneath. Nybarger in the paint. Can't get it to go. Gatewood knocks it away. And it's Blue Comet basketball with 2.5 to go. Tied at 21. 2.5 to go here in the first half, I should say, folks. Corbett Kimberlin on the inbound. Across the timeline. He finds Manbeck over to the right side. Back to Kimberlin. Kimberlin. Hernandez to the left on the wing. Down in the corner to Corbett. And Kimberlin all the way across. Manbeck on the left side. Bounce pass underneath to Hernandez. Hernandez has that one partially blocked, but Kimberlin picks up the loose ball. Working against Jamison. Bounce pass underneath. And that one gets away from Bryson Ellis. Dean picks up the loose ball. Jamison to Rutherford. Rutherford back out to Dean. Dean in the paint. Turn around. And can't get it to go, but Dean will head to the line as he is fouled by the Blue Comets. And that is Bryson Ellis picking up his second as Dean goes to the line, and Nate Otis is ready to check back in for the Comets. Dean gets it to go home at the line. Otis for Bryson Ellis. And Dean trying to make it a 2-point lead here with right at 2 minutes to play in this first half. Back of the iron, no good. Nate Otis, 5th rebound of the night for the Blue Comets for him. Kimberlin pushing it up quick all the way down. Corbett Kimberlin knocked away as he tried to take it all the way to the rack. And Rutherford knocks it away there at the last second. And Comets trail by 1 right now, 22-21 with 1:50 to play in the half. Kimberlin on the inbound, right wing, 3 ball on the inbound, that's good. Corbett Kimberlin for 3. Big 3 for Corbett Kimberlin. Comets back up by 2, 24-22. Rutherford brings it up with 1:39 to play in the half. Bounce pass to the left side, Nybarger. All the way back here to Jamison on the right side. Trying to find Dean underneath, but Otis and Kimberlin right there doing a good job. Rutherford driving the lane, the floater, back of the iron, no good. Oh, Hernandez couldn't come up with the rebound. Dean trying to get that rebound, and he puts it back up. He's fouled on the second opportunity. That's going to be Nate Otis picking up his first. And Dean goes back to the line, shooting 2. Here comes A-Dub back into the ball game for the Blue Comets. So at the line is Dean. So far tonight, he's 2 for 3. And he misses that one. So A-Dub comes into the game for Nate Otis, who picks up his first foul. Oh, that's the second one on Nate, sorry. So he'll be down here for that third quarter. Nate played good defense. Dean misses the second. Corbett Kimberlin skying for the 4th rebound. And the Blue Comets still lead by 2. Kick it out to A-Dub for 3 on that right wing. Get in there. Oh, and it goes in and out for Anthony Williams. It rattled in and came right back out. Nybarger comes out with the rebound. And he'll push it up the floor here for the Grizzlies. Find Dean at the top of the key. A-Dub on him. Dean trying to take it in. Oh, come on, ref. Lose the handle on it, comes back with it. But A-Dub right there with the rebound. That should be like they call a carry, but no call. As Hernandez backs it back out, finds Manbeck. And Hernandez with 50 seconds to go. Manbeck and Hernandez playing a little catch there on the right side. And Jamison comes up on the defense there to Hernandez. Kimberlin to Hernandez. They work over to the right side there at the half-court line. 30 seconds to go here into the half. A-Dub has it knocked away by Hernandez, or by Relaford. Hernandez picks it up. Hernandez in the paint. Bounce pass out to Elward. And back out to Blue Comets, looking to set it up here and play for that final shot here of the half. Relaford going to pick that one off and take it down in and score. And the Relaford on the steal takes it down and ties it up. And that was going to be knocked away by the Grizzlies, and it's out of bounds. Blue Comets with 7.8 to go in the half. Tied at 24, 7.8. Inbound to Kimberlin. Kimberlin in the paint, tries to put up the floater and can't get it to go, but he's fouled on the way in and will head to the line. And that may be Russell or Nybarger. And it's actually going to be Gatewood they're going to call it on, his first, as Corbett Kimberlin heads back to the line for the Blue Comets. Corbett up and good, breaks the tie. And Kimberlin, 10 points in this quarter. And trying to make it a 2-point lead with just under 3 to go, and does. So Corbett Kimberlin good at the line there for both of them. Relaford, 3-point shot. Oh, good look at it, but it doesn't go down for Relaford. And it will be a 26-24 lead for your Blue Comets here at halftime over the Grizzlies of LaBette County. Good half by the Blue Comets. Got down a little bit, kept coming right back to it. So the Blue Comets have played an excellent first half here, and they lead it by 2, 26-24. And we'll get those adjustments going on and see if they can continue this here in the second half, have just as good a second half, and come out here and see if they can get another victory in SEK League play. All right, we're going to send it back to the studio. Take a 3-minute break. Come back with your Community National Bank halftime report. It's coming up on Z95.3. I wasn't that impressed. And we're back here. It is halftime. Your Community National Bank halftime report. Blue Comets lead at 26-24 over LaBette County Grizzlies here at halftime. And what a great first half that the Blue Comets have played. It was Nate Otis and Michael Elwood there in that first. And in the second quarter, a lot of Corbett Kimberlin in there for the Blue Comets. But a good job here for the Blue Comets as they led it 11-10 at the end of the first quarter and have come out here now and outscored them 15-14 to lead it by 2, 26-24 here at halftime. The Blue Comets are 3 of 9 at the 3-point line. They're 9 of 12 at the charity stripe so far. 12 points for Corbett Kimberlin, 6 for Nate Otis, 3 for Michael Elward, 2 for Bryson Ellis and Mason Manbeck, 1 for Anthony Williams on the night tonight. The Blue Comets are out rebounding the Grizzlies 17-11. We do have 2 assists and no assists for the Grizzlies, and 1 steal for both teams is what I've got on the night so far here in the first half. The Grizzlies are 0 for 4 at the 3-point line. They are 3 for 4 at the charity stripe. 10 points for Relaford and 10 points for Dean and 4 points for Russell has pretty much been the scoring for the Grizzlies here in this first half. Blue Comets, I tell you, have played a very good first half here. Nate Otis has done a good job getting himself in there and doing some boxing out and getting some rebounds. Same thing with Bryson Ellis. Seen him do it a couple times too. And there's just been, just like the Lady Comets, there's been some shots that were right there at the rim that either rolled out or went in and went down. Anthony Williams had a 3-ball that just rattled halfway in and came right back out. So the Blue Comets have been making some good shots here tonight. They just need to see if they can get a few more of those to go ahead and fall down as we switch ends. Keeping a two-point lead here has to be very encouraging for Coach Roark and his squad, especially since we know that Ty is out still, and we hope that he's going to get better. We could definitely use Ty in the middle here tonight. Blue Comets are facing a lot of height here in a very fast point guard in Relaford as he's bringing that ball up the floor quickly many times here this evening. So the Blue Comets are definitely going to have to do a good job because I think that Coach Smith here in the second half is really going to try to feed Dean and the post player underneath him and Gatewood, the 2 big guys under there. Probably going to try to feed them a whole lot to try to get an expanded lead because they have the height on us and they can take it to the rack right there and score with ease so far when they're underneath there against the Blue Comets. The Blue Comets are playing good defense other than knocking the ball away or getting some of those fouls under there, contesting some of those shots at the rim. They've been doing really good, staying in there, fighting off some of those jumps over the back and fighting off some of the defenders to come out there with good defensive rebounds. So they got to keep that up here in the second half. It is a 26-24 ball game at halftime. We're going to send it back to the studio. We'll be back here in about 3 minutes and bring you the second half on your home for the Blue Comets, C95.3. Hey, make it 3.5. I got to go to the bathroom. All right. All right, back here for the second half is their Shields Motor tip in. It's a bring in here by the Grizzlies. They have it to start off. They go right to left on your radio now. Now Blue Comets go left to right, and that is knocked away there by Manbeck from Dean into the hands of Matt Hernandez. So here come the Blue Comets. Hernandez tried to take it down in, and it is blocked by Dean on the side of Hernandez, trying to get some contact there to get to the line. But Dean gets all ball on the swat, and it's Blue Comet basketball. On the inbound, Hernandez gets along in here to Manbeck, and Manbeck working against Nybarger. Back to Hernandez. They swing it over to the left side to Kimberlin. Kimberlin back to the right. Nate Otis thought about the three, working against Dean. Nate trying to take it along the knee and knocked away there. Ball's out of play, and then Dean saves it. And he'll give it up ahead here to Rutherford. Nice play there by the big man, Dean. He lost the handle on it, did Rutherford. Go for it as Manbeck. Get it back as Rutherford. Down in the corner. Three on the way. And it is good. And that is Russell for three. Their first three of the night makes it a 27-26 lead here for the Grizzlies with a minute gone in the third. Here's Hernandez over to Kimberlin. They tied up that man-to-man defense for Coach Smith's squad. Back over here to Kimberlin. Corbett trying to drive down in. Kimberlin with a beautiful move to the rack, and Corbett Kimberlin with 14. Gives the Blue Comets the lead back by 1, 28-27. Back up is Rutherford over to Dean. Down in the corner. Russell once again steps aside, short 15-footer, and Russell will get the bucket. Back to a 1-point lead, 29-28. Here come the Blue Comets on the inbound. Get it to Kimberlin. Kimberlin across the timeline. He's got Russell behind him, watching him there. Kimberlin in the paint, off the glass. Corbett Kimberlin, and the banks are open. And the Blue Comets back up 30-29. Rutherford back up to 4. 6:20 to go here in the third. Rutherford takes it in and gets the beautiful roll. And he's got 12. 31-30. Grizzlies with the lead. 6 minutes to play. After Hernandez comes across the timeline, here comes A-Dub ready to check into the scorers table for the Blue Comets. Kimberlin on the right side finds Nate Otis on the left, gives it to Hernandez. Hernandez tried to drive against Rutherford. That was knocked away there by Dean, but Kimberlin picks up the loose ball. Kimberlin over to the right side, or left side I should say, gives it to Otis. Otis thought about the three, getting the big man Dean in the air, but not able to finish. Bryson Ellis at the line, can't get it to go. Nate Otis with a rebound and a beautiful reverse shot, can't get it. And that should be an over the back there by the Grizzlies, and it is. And Nate Otis working hard underneath, and he is going to be fouled. And that's Dean. That'll be his first. Here comes A-Dub into the ballgame for Mason Manbeck. Are they going to call that on Walters? That's his third. I didn't even see Dean Walters anywhere in there. I thought that was on Dean. But, all right, Blue Comets have it on the foul. And on the inbound, Otis over to the left side. Back out to Kimberlin. And Kimberlin drives down inside from the left. He takes it up off the glass. Corbett Kimberlin, 6 points in the quarter. Makes it 32-31. 5:26 to go. Dean across the timeline for the Grizzlies. Rutherford to the right. Covered up there by Kimberlin. And they'll give it to Russell down on the right side as Otis comes to cover him now. Kiblinger back out to Dean as they swing it over to the right to Rutherford. Rutherford brings it back out top. Here is Hernandez on the coverage. Over to Nybarger underneath to Dean. Dean in the paint, and Dean's going to be fouled going up. Oh, they're going to try to get it now. They wanted a jump ball. Did Bryson Ellis not going to get it? And that's going to be the third one on Nate Otis. And with 5 minutes to go, Coach Rourke's got to pull him out of there for Elward. And Dean goes back to the line where he's 2 for 5, but he hits that one. So Nate Otis comes out of the ball game after picking up his third foul. He'll sit for a little while here as Michael Elward has come in. He's played great minutes on the floor, off the bench for Coach Rourke as well. 5 minutes to go, and Dean trying to make the tie, or break the tie, and can't do it. As Elward right there for the rebound. Back up the floor now, coming to Blue Comets. Tied at 32. They're right at 5 minutes to play here in the third. Kimberlin, top of the key, finds A-Dub here to the right side. Elward at the free throw line, driving in. Back to Anthony Williams. Williams, Kimberlin, driving down in. Kimberlin at the free throw line, dumps it off here to Bryson Ellis. What a beautiful dime. Bryson Ellis gets the bucket. And Corbett Kimberlin dropping the time. That was a beautiful dish underneath. Here's Rutherford trying to drive his way in. He will be fouled, and he will get the bucket. Continuation, they will count it. And Rutherford scores and heads to the line, as that's the second foul there on Matt Hernandez. Coach Rourke trying to let him know, the referee know what's going on. 3-point play by Rutherford, good. First time at the line tonight there for Rutherford. He knocks it down. 3-point play. Anderson checks in here for Nybarger. And Blue Comets trail by 135-34, 4:27 to go. Kimberlin brings it across the line for the Blue Comets. Over to the left side. Pulls it back out. Finds Ellis. Ellis to Kimberlin. Top of the key once again. Kimberlin trying to drive in. He's going to be fouled on the floor. And that's going to be on Rutherford. That's only the first one there on Rutherford. And there's a second team foul on the Grizzlies here in this half. 4:16 to go. Inbound. Ellis finds Elward in the corner. Thought about that three, but Dean right there pretty quick. Elward gets it over to Hernandez to the left wing. Hernandez working against Anderson. Back out to Kimberlin here on the right side against Rutherford. Kimberlin working his way in, dumping it off. Nice dish to Bryson Ellis. He is fouled, and Bryson will go to the line. Shooting two. That's going to be Moore picking up his third. And Bryson Ellis heads to the line for the Blue Comets. Right at 4 minutes to play. And trying to give the Blue Comets the lead, but Bills misses the front half. So at least he could tie it here if he could hit the back half of it. So Ellis at the line. 4 points on the night, trying to make it 5. Can't get it to go. Rutherford with the rebound. That's his fourth. 4 minutes to play here. Rutherford to the right side of the plane, all the way in, and he's up off the glass and scores. 5 points, or 7 points in this quarter for Rutherford. Here come the Blue Comets as Hernandez pushes up quick over to the left side. Hernandez covered up there by Russell. Kicks it over here to Elward. Elward at the free throw line. Jumper. Can't get it to go. And fight for that rebound is Bryson Ellis. And Ellis tries to save it out of bounds on Moore. And Blue Comet basketball. Bryson Ellis fighting hard for it. And they're going to say it's LaBette County basketball. And I think the ref might have got that one right. There's a lot of fight for it down in the corner. Couldn't quite see it. But it will be Gatewood on the inbound for the Grizzlies as they lead it by 3, 37-34, with 3.5 to go in the third. Rutherford across the line over to the right side, bringing it back there to Dean. Dean finds Russell in the corner on the left. Back to Dean. There's a steal by Corbett Kimberlin. Kimberlin puts it up against Russell. Bounce pass across to Williams. Williams at the rack, gets it to go. Nice play. Corbett Kimberlin dropping the dime to Anthony Williams, and the Blue Comets score. 36-37. Oh, getting it up ahead, Rutherford. He's got 9 points in this quarter. We need to do something against him. 3:01 to go in the third. It's 39-36. Blue Comets trail by 3. Coach Rourke is going to call a timeout on the floor. And it will be a 1 minute timeout. So we'll take a 1 minute timeout with 3 minutes to play in the third. 39-36, Blue Comets trail, and you're home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. Back here to action as the Blue Comets have it after the timeout, and it's a missed shot there by Kimberlin. Dean comes out with it. Rutherford takes it up the floor. Anderson gets the rebound. It won't go, but he is fouled, and he will head to the line. Anderson will shoot 2. And that's going to be the first one there on Mason Manbeck as Matt Hernandez gets ready to check in. So does Nate Otis for the Blue Comets. At the line, Anderson, up and good. His first points of the ball game. As Manbeck and Ellis check out of the ball game for the Blue Comets. And now by 4 as Anderson trying to put him up by 5 with 2:36 to go. And does. 2:36 to go in the third. Blue Comets have the basketball. Kimberlin across the timeline for the Comets. Send it over here to the right side, Nate Otis. Otis looking against Anderson. Down in the corner to Kimberlin. Back out to Hernandez. Back to Kimberlin. Right wing, 3 ball. Side of the rim, no good. Dean with the rebound. Back up the floor now, coming to Grizzlies. Get it up quick. Rutherford. And Nate Otis is going to pick up his 4th foul. And he will send Rutherford to the line. And Nate Otis thought he got all ball right there, but a little piece of Rutherford. As Bryson Ellis going to check in. And Nate Otis going to have to check out here. And he's going to have to sit for a while with 2:14 to go. As Rutherford misses at the line. Otis going to have to sit for a while with 2:14, and that's his 4th foul. The Comets now trailing by 5, or by 6, as Rutherford hits the back half. 42-36, Blue Comets need a bucket. 2:09 to play here in the third. A-Dub here to the right side, brings it back to the middle of the floor. Anthony Williams, now to Hernandez, here on the right side, finding Elward at the free throw line. Elward triple teamed out there. Bounce pass out to Williams. That one gets knocked away by Gatewood, but Williams picks up the loose ball. Finds Kimberlin. Kimberlin, A-Dub, 3 ball from the left side. Get in there, in and out. Ellis with the rebound, back at the rim and goes. Corbett Kimberlin comes down with a little bit of a limp. And we're going to see if he's okay. And we're going to get a stop here. Has got a couple of banged knees and banged bodies underneath. And it's back to a 4-point deficit by the Blue Comets, 42-38, 1:38 to play in the third. Rutherford to the right side, steps behind the line, 3 ball on the way, it will not go. Gatewood with the rebound and the putback. So it's a 44-38 as Kimberlin, noticeably limping a little bit, sends it all the way over to A-W to the corner on the left side. Anthony Williams brings it back out, gets double teamed all the way back across here, finds Elward. Elward to Kimberlin. Corbett, Williams, left wing 3 ball, side of the rim, no good. Comes out here to Russell, ends up with the rebound. Back up the floor now comes Dean. We get under a minute to go. Send it over to Anderson to the left side. Russell thought about the 3 there on the right wing. Now he'll drive down inside, take it in, and they just let him go right to the rack. He went around the defense like they were standing still. 46-38, 40 seconds left to go here for the Blue Comets. And now trailing by 8. Their biggest deficit of the game. Down in the corner, A-Dub finds Kimberlin. Kimberlin gets the shot with a wild shot from underneath. Corbett Kimberlin from Michael Elward on the assist. And Kimberlin, 8 points here. He's got 20 in this game so far. Takes it back to a 6-point deficit. And the Grizzlies are going to hold for 1 shot. And the Blue Comets are good to let him hold off near Rutherford at the half-court line. And he'll be bringing it up here. And now at 10 seconds. Now they'll start to play and they'll run it. Rutherford in the lane. Takes it down in. He goes right around him and scores. No foul on the other end. It'll be a 48-40 ball game at the end of the third quarter. And the Blue Comets trailing by 8. We'll take a 1-minute break. Bring you the fourth quarter. It's coming up on Z95.3. And we are back here ready for the fourth quarter. The Comets led at halftime, 26-24, but now find themselves down 8 here in the start of the fourth quarter. So it'll be Hernandez, Manbeck, Kimberlin, Elward, and Ellis on the floor to start for the fourth quarter. And Rutherford got a hand on it, knocks it out for Kimberlin, and the Blue Comets turn it over at the half-court line. So it'll be Gatewood ready to bring it in. And they'll try to get their biggest lead here to increase this 8-point lead on this play. But the Blue Comets need to play defense. Let's get back on the other end and score. Rutherford in the lane, puts up the shot, will not go. And it is Ellis with the rebound right there. That is 5 for Bryce Ellis. And here comes Kimberlin, middle of the floor, all the way over here to Manbeck on the right side. Manbeck's going to get a reach-in foul there off of Anderson. For the bucket count, they're going to call it on the floor. Anderson picks it up. Only the 14th foul on the Grizzlies here in the first half. Elward on the inbound for 3. God, Michael Elward for 3. Big 3 there, gets it to a 5-point deficit, 48-43. Here's Rutherford to Anderson in the corner to the right side. They'll kick it back out here to the top to Dean. Now to Russell in the corner on the left. Man back there on the defense. Back out to Dean on the left side. Into Russell in the corner once again. Can't drive the baseline. 3 ball from Russell. That's off the mark. And it is Dean coming down with the rebound. Get it back to Gatewood. Gatewood can't get it to go. And that looks like it was a jump ball. And the Blue Comets are going to get the foul called on Matt Hernandez. Come on, ref! Good Lord. Gatewood steps to the line. Gatewood does. First time to the line tonight. Another bad call by the ref underneath there. That looked like it was nothing but a jump ball. And Gatewood knocks it down. So Gatewood with another shot at it here to try to get it back to a 7-point lead. And second one on the way is good. So Blue Comets back up the floor, trail by 7. Hernandez gets it to Elward on the left side, right side, bounce pass back to the left. Manbeck, Kimberlin, top of the key for 3. Corbett Kimberlin, deadly at 3-point range and knocks it down. 23 for Kimberlin in the ball game. 4-point deficit now by the Blue Comets. Rutherford going to try to take it in. He's going to be fouled as he cuts through the lane. That's some incidental contact there, but Mason Manbeck did catch him just a little bit. 16th foul. So an out-of-bound play here for the Grizzlies. Trying to get it in. They'll get it in long here to Anderson. Anderson, 6:35 to go. On the left side finds Rutherford back to the right. Underneath to Dean at the free throw line. Dean working the right side of the paint, puts up the shot, gets the roll. And the Blue Comets have only let him have 3 points here in this second half. Good job by keeping the big man held in check. He's got 13 altogether, 10 in that first half. 6:13 to go. Elward over on the left side, in the middle of the paint. Bounce pass back to Manbeck. Good job, Mason, saving it from going out of bounds. Manbeck underneath, in the lane. Floater, Bryson Ellis with the bucket from Mason Manbeck. 52-48. Rutherford back up the floor with 6 minutes to play for the Grizzlies. Working against Manbeck. Finds Russell in the corner to the right side. Russell brings it back to the wing. Back to Anderson. Anderson. Dean, top of the key. Dean tries to work his way into paint. Puts up the shot. Can't get it to go. Tip in. Tries to get his rebound and does. And he gets the putback. Making it 54-48. He's just too big in there. We can't stay with him on the jump. He's got 6-7 inches on us. So he's going to continue at it. He's going to get it. So we got a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout by the Grizzlies. We'll take one with them. 54-48, 5:39 to play, Z95-3. One minute. And back here to the timeout. 5:39 to play in the ball game. Blue Comets trail by 6. They have the basketball. And Hernandez, Kimberlin, Manbeck, Ellis, and Elward on the floor for the Blue Comets to start here after the timeout. 5.5 to play. Elward on the left side, dropping it off here to Kimberlin at the free throw line. Kimberlin finds Hernandez with Russell on him. Over to Manbeck on the right side, covered up by Anderson. Manbeck tries to drive in. Ellis at the line, and he's going to be fouled from behind on that side. He'll shoot two. Bryson Ellis heads to the line for the Blue Comets. That's going to be on 23, Nybarger, his second. Only the 15th foul, but Bryson Ellis heads to the line. And Bryson 0 for 2 tonight. Got to hit these free throws. And that gets it home. Good job. Bryson rattles it home. 9 points, 5 boards for Bryson tonight. Trying to make it to a 4-point deficit and can't get the second one to go. Rutherford with the rebound. 54-49, 5:09 to play. Rutherford to the right side, trying to take Manbeck on the dribble. In the lane, partially blocked. Dean comes up with it and puts it in. That's what they were going to try to do all night here. Or we talked about that at halftime. Going to try to get it to their post player because he's got 6 inches on everybody on the Blue Comets team down there. So as long as they can get it to him, he's getting second chance shots. Here's a 3 from Manbeck. Get in there. Will not go. Kimberlin with the rebound for the Blue Comets. Back out. Over to Manbeck to the left side once again. In the lane, Manbeck goes. It won't go, but he is fouled by Anderson and Mason Manbeck to the line. Anderson committing his second foul. That puts Mason Manbeck at the line. And he is shooting 2. Manbeck, good. Mason 3 for 3 at the line so far tonight. Mason 56-50. Trying to cut it to 5 with 4:37 to play. Second one for Manbeck is good. 56-51. Here comes Nate Ottis getting ready to check back in the game with his 4 fouls. Rutherford over here to Nybarger. Finds Russell in the corner to the left side. Russell back to Anderson, top of the key, working against Hernandez. Trying to take Hernandez to the right side of the paint. Takes it down in and cannot get it to go. Rebound to Manbeck. And he'll kick it back out here to Kimberlin across the line to the left side. 4:15 to go. Blue Comets trail by 5. Top of the key for Hernandez. Manbeck here to the right. Manbeck trying to drive against Anderson. It's going to be on the floor. Manbeck with a nice move, and he gets it to go, but it's on the floor. And Anderson commits his 3rd foul. Here comes Nate Ottis into the ball game for Michael Elward. Michael's had a great game for the Blue Comets. So Manbeck back at the line. Shooting the 1-and-1. 4:06 to go and a chance to cut the lead to 3. Got to hit him at the line, though. Manbeck up and good. Manbeck living at the line tonight. 5 points all at the line. Needs 6. Second one coming up. Mason up and good. Deadly at the line tonight. Mason Manbeck. As Gatewood gets ready to check back into the ball game here. Oh, they're not going to let him. They're going to wait. Start the clock. 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 God bless America. 15 seconds run off there before they start the clock. 4 minutes to go. 56-53. LaBette with the basketball all the way back across. Going to find Anderson. Anderson kicks it back out here to Russell. Top of the key. Takes it over the right side. Corbett Kimberlin shuts that down. Back out now to Rutherford. Rutherford to the right side, left side of the paint. Takes it down in. And he'll get the bucket and the hoop and the harm. We got to get that call on the other end. Mason Manbeck committing his 3rd foul. Rutherford gets the bucket. And here comes Gatewood for Anderson for the Grizzlies. Up to is Rutherford. 3-point opportunity here for him. And is good. Rutherford gets it back to 6. 3:39 to go. Here come the Blue Comets back across the line. Comets down over here to the left side to Manbeck. Manbeck to Kimberlin, top of the key. Hernandez to the right side here on the right wing. Back to Kimberlin. Kimberlin drives the lane. Back out. Manbeck for 3 from the left side. Off the mark. Russell for the rebound. And that was a miss that the Blue Comets didn't need right there, but a good shot there by Mason just goes off the rim. Back up the floor. Rutherford finds Dean underneath, and Dean gets the bucket from Rutherford. 61-53, 3 minutes to go. Otis, Kimberlin thought about the 3, top of the key to the right side of the paint, underneath to Ellis. Ellis takes it in and scores. Nice job, Bryson Ellis. 61-55, with 2:53 to play in the ball game. Got a 30-second timeout by Coach Rourke, and we're going to leave it right here. 2:53 to go. 61-55, Blue Comets trail. Coming up on Friday night, we'll travel over to Pittsburgh. We'll get to get some home games for a couple of weeks, and then we'll wrap up against Columbus on the road for the final regular season game. I do know the sub-state action will be over in Fort Scott. That'll be the first weekend of March. We'll get to that, so we'll find out about that coming up in the next couple weeks. About all that sub-state action, and we'll carry all those ball games for you here on Z95.3, your home for the Blue Comets. Friday night in Pittsburgh. Saturday, we'll be back at Breakfast with the Coaches show at the Caddy Shack. I want to say thanks a lot to Coach Nick Pfeiffer for coming down. The Erie Red Devil head coach came down Saturday, talked about Erie Red Devil basketball, which is good. So here we go after the timeout, 61-55. And it is Grizzly basketball. And they got to go to the far end of the court, 2:53. Rutherford on the inbound. We'll bring it up the floor here and across the timeline. Rutherford taking some time off the clock here. We're going to get Manbeck up by 6. Manbeck comes up to start the clock, start the count. Over to Dean here to the left side, covered up by Hernandez. Back over to Rutherford. Rutherford against Manbeck. Now Russell, 2.5 to go. And Rutherford as they pay a little catch here in the backcourt. Russell on the left wing, covered up by Matt Hernandez. And now they give it back to Rutherford, and Manbeck right up on him quick. Manbeck at the half-court line playing good defense on Rutherford. Trying to have some good ball movement there, but Manbeck right there with him. Screen from Gatewood. Send it over to Russell on the right side for 3. Cannot get it to go. Nate Otis with the rebound for the Blue Comets. We need a bucket right here. Trailing by 6. 2 minutes to play. 61-55. Blue Comets down. Here's Kimberlin working against Dean. Send it over to the left side. Nate Otis back to Kimberlin with Rutherford on him. Kimberlin going to get a reach-in foul from behind by Rutherford, and that puts Kimberlin at the line shooting 1-1. 1:41 to play. Kimberlin steps up. Important free throws here for the Blue Comets. Got to hit them down the stretch. Chance to make it a 4-point ball game. First one on the way from Kimberlin. Good. So Kimberlin looking at the back half. Michael Elward getting ready to check into the ball game for Coach Rourke. Second shot from Kimberlin is good. Kimberlin knocks them both down. Elward comes in for Nate Otis with 1:40 to go. 61-57. Blue Comets trail by 4. Need a stop right here. Played a little bit of pressure there as Hernandez. He'll back off as Rutherford will take his time, bringing it across the timeline for the Grizzlies. And across the timeline he comes with Hernandez right there. Over to Russell to the right side. 1:28 to play. Back to Rutherford. Hernandez on him quick out there out on top. Send it over to Russell. Back to the right side. Manbeck on the defense. Back to Rutherford. A little two-man basketball out here with Russell and Rutherford. 1:14 to go. Kimberlin comes up to help out on the defense. And that's going to be a timeout. And, boy, that's a quick timeout called by the Grizzlies. That should have been a backcourt violation. We got a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one 1:10 to play, 61-57. Blue Comets trail. Be back at 30, Z95.3. All right, back here after the timeout. 61-57 to score, 1:10 to play. Blue Comets on the defense here. Need a stop. Gatewood looking to get it in. Finds Russell over to the right side. Russell going to be fouled immediately. And that might have been Kimberlin. It's 1:08 to go. Going to put him at the line, shooting 1-1. And Russell will go to the line. Sorry, that is Nybarger at the line. First time tonight, 1-1 for him. First one on the way is, he gets it to go. His first points of the night. Back to a 5-point ball game. 62-57. For a miss right here. That's off the mark. And Dean goes in and reaches out, makes a big rebound. And they'll keep it. Over to Russell here to the left side with 1 minute to go. And Manbeck's going to reach in and get the foul on Russell, and he'll put him at the line. Shooting 1-1. So 58.4. Russell steps up. And first shot on the way is good. $12 points for Russell in the ball game for the Grizzlies. Second one coming up is off the front of the iron, no good. Matt Hernandez with the rebound. Kicks it back out here. Here come the Blue Comets. Up to Kimberlin with 50 seconds to go. Dean on him here on the right wing. Kimberlin, going to try to catch Matt Hernandez on the backdoor pass, and it is stolen away there by Russell. Coming back and stealing it back from him is Ellis. Free ball for Kimberlin. Gone! Corbett Kimberlin with a big three right there. Good defense by the Blue Comets as Ellis makes the steal. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor, making it 63-60. We got a full timeout. 63-60, Blue Comets trail. 36.6 to go. 1 minute break. We'll be right back. Z95.3. And looking to get it in. Now they finally do get it in. As Dean will have it, the Blue Comets put on some really serious pressure here in the backcourt. Rutherford gets it across the line. Kimberlin with the reach-in call. And that'll put Rutherford at the line. And that'll be the 10th foul, so they'll be shooting 2. Rutherford 2 for 4 as Otis and Manbeck get ready to check back into the ball game. Kimberlin picks up his second foul. And Rutherford shooting 2 at the line. First one is good. Four-point ball game with right at 30 seconds left to play. Hernandez comes out. And Williams comes out of the ball game. So A-Dub checking out. And Rutherford hits the second. So we got a timeout on the floor. We got a full timeout. Blue Comets trail by 5, 65-60 as the Grizzlies take a timeout. We'll take a one-minute timeout with them. You're listening to Blue Comet Basketball on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3.
At Medicap Pharmacy in Chanute, we know you have options for where you get your medicines. We're different because when you're sick, we'll get you in and out through our convenient drive-thru or even deliver for free. Don't want to be rushed so you have time to ask questions and get to know your pharmacist? We're here for that too, and we'll take all the time you need. We also think you'll be surprised at our low prices on prescriptions and OTC medications. So choose Medicap Pharmacy, where Eric, John, and the rest of the staff are happy to serve you.
Cleaver Farm and Home is a third-generation business started in Chanute, and we believe a community is like a family. And we are proud to be a part of this family for generations. If you're a contractor, a farmer, or just the everyday person needing to do some home repairs or remodeling, stop by Cleaver Farm and Home or visit us online at cleaverfarm.com.
Back here for the final 30 seconds. Blue Comets have the basketball, trailing by 5. Manbeck across the line, quick to the rack. And that should be a continuation. They're going to call a foul on the floor. And that's a foul. Going to put Mason Manbeck at the line. That's number 3 on 23. That is Nybarger. Here comes Hernandez and A-Dub to the line, or to check in as Mason Manbeck at the line. Up and good. So here comes A-Dub into the ball game. He's going to come in here for Nate Otis. 23.9 left. And Manbeck trying to make it 65-62. And the Blue Comets trail by 3 here if Manbeck can hit it. And gets it to go home. So Manbeck checks out for Hernandez, and it's a 3-point ball game. Blue Comets need a stop with 23.9 to go. They're going to put on some pressure here, try to make a steal. Dean on the inbound, looking to get it in. And that's going to be a quick foul there, A-Dub. And that'll put Russell or Moore at the end. It's going to be Russell at the line on the other end. He's 1 for 2 with 23 seconds left. He'll be shooting 2. As Otis and Manbeck get ready to check back in for the Blue Comets. So Russell at the line. He's 1 for 2 so far. That's up and good. So here comes Otis and Manbeck for Hernandez and Williams. And Russell at the line, trying to get it back to 5 with 23 seconds left. Second one on the way by Russell is good. Blue Comets coming up quick. Manbeck down in the corner, pulls it back out to Kimberlin. 16 seconds to go. Kimberlin. And that's going to be a foul on Rutherford. That's 3 shots for Kimberlin coming up. Rutherford picks up his 3rd. And Corbin Kimberlin goes to the line shooting 3. So shooting 3 for Kimberlin. And the Comets desperately need these at the line. Corbett up and good. Here comes Matt Hernandez, going to get ready to check back in for the Blue Comets. As Kimberlin cuts it to 3. And looking to cut it to 2 with 14.2 left. Here comes Otis out of the ball game for Matt Hernandez. And Corbett Kimberlin stands at the line, 67-64, trying to make it a 2-point deficit for the Blue Comets. And does. Kimberlin hits all 3 of them at the line. 67-65. Manbeck checks out for A-Dub. Pressure for the Blue Comets. They'll look to get it in. They'll find Nybarger. Nybarger in the corner is going to be fouled by Kimberlin. 12.7 to go. Kimberlin, that's only his third. So here comes Otis and Manbeck back into the game for Coach Roark's squad. So back at the other end goes Nybarger. He'll be shooting 2. Nybarger 1 for 2 at the line. Needed to miss one of these here. And that was good. Here comes Otis and Manbeck for Hernandez and Williams. Offense for defense for Coach Roark for his final 12 seconds. Team down by 3. And Nybarger nails it at the line. So the Blue Comets pushing it up. Here comes Manbeck. Drop it out to Kimberlin. Kimberlin. Bounce pass. Otis for 3. It's going to be short and out of bounds. It'll be Grizzly basketball. And that's going to pretty much do it right there. Blue Comets with a valiant effort here. But right here at the end, they're not able to get the shot that they needed. And that's going to do it. It will be a 69-65 ball game. Blue Comets lose this one here tonight. But what a good win for the good game for the Blue Comets. I thought they played a great game here tonight. Deserved the opportunity to win, but they're just not able to get it here this evening against LaBette County. Blue Comets had a good first half. They were up, got behind there in that third, and made it really good here all the way through the fourth quarter. Kept it tight all the way to the end. But the Blue Comets going to fall to LaBette County here tonight, 69-65. What a great game for the Blue Comets. They played a heck of a game here, but not able to come out of here with the victory. All right, we're going to send it back to the studio, take a 3-minute break, and we'll come back and give you your Twyla McMillan Farm Bureau Insurance Agent post-game report coming up on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. And back here's we're here to wrap it up on the ball game tonight. Blue Comets lose it 69-65. What a great ball game. They had the lead at halftime, and even into the third quarter, they did really, really well here tonight against a very tough LaBette County Grizzly team. The Blue Comets lose it 69-65. Blue Comets go 6-19 at the three-point line, 21-28 at the charity stripe. Corbett Kimberlin had 31 in the ball game, 11 for Bryson Ellis, 6 for Michael Elward, 8 for Mason Manbeck, 6 for Nate Otis, and 3 for Anthony Williams on the evening. It was a big night for the Blue Comets. Thought they played one heck of a game here tonight. Really deserved to get the victory, but just came up a little bit short here into the second half. That third quarter got behind a little bit, was able to make it up here in the fourth, and didn't get a whole lot of help out there on the floor. Some breaks go our way, but that just didn't happen. Same thing for the Lady Blue Comets. They just got behind and just couldn't catch back up. It's a good Lady Grizzly team here tonight. But your Horizon Aerostructure player of the games for the guys, going to give it to Corbett Kimberlin here tonight with his 31 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, and 1 steal. For the Lady Blue Comets, going to throw it out there to Shayla Bogle. She had 6 points with 1 rebound tonight. Big game for her for the Lady Blue Comets. That are your Horizon Aerostructures players of the game. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us here in LaBette County, and we're going to head to Pittsburgh on Friday night for another road game before we get to spend some time at home in Chanute for more Blue Comet basketball. So we'll be back here on Friday night on Z95.3 and on our live stream at Z95.3 KINZ for, it's probably still in the camera, KINZ for Blue Comet basketball. Then Kelsey took it then. For more Blue Comet basketball here on your home for the Blue Comets Z95.3. Blue Comets lose this one 69-65 on a great game here tonight. Coach Rourke's definitely got to be proud of the guys here this evening. I wish we would have came out here with a victory. I really do think we deserve to do so here tonight. That's going to wrap it up for us. We'll be back for more Blue Comet basketball on Friday. Zach making it sound good back in the studio. Appreciate that, and thanks all of our wonderful sponsors. We'll see you for Friday night basketball here on your home for the Blue Comets Z95.3. Have a great night, everybody. We're out of here. Bye-bye. All right, man. Good job. I will talk to you Friday night. See you, man. Bye-bye.